Hey, what is going on? Holy, couple of guests. One that's been on the channel before, one that's making his, I think, first appearance, right, Roach?
Yes, sir. Never been.
Holy guys, can we get some W's in the chat for your boy Rocha, a Sharks fan who is definitely really nervous right now for different reasons. And Lee Dino here, who is definitely nervous for the potential of getting Lafreniere. So we'll see. Rocha, what are you thinking right now? If the I know the Sens, if they get that pick, you're probably gonna be freaking out. But how are your feelings if the Kings or Ducks get it, for example?
Well, the Kings get it. Obviously, some of y'all know I hate LA sports, so the Kings get it, I'll be mad. But the Ducks get it, it's okay. I hope that team down there gets it, the Red Wings or Ottawa, without our pick. Our pick.
I got my Red Wings jersey hanging up there. My classic Gustav Nyquist. Got my Ducks. Got my Sabres. No Kings jersey. Sorry, boys, but I know Rocha would get too mad anyways. So, but no, holy guys, we have 120 in the chat right now. That's pretty wild. People are spamming like usual. Trolls are coming for the lottery because they're getting too wild. But oh my god. Anyways, Harry Rice, Least Forever, Crazy Mofo. Oh my god, he wants the Kings, Rocha. What do you have to say, Tom?
I know. Ain't gonna do it, Mofo. Ain't gonna happen.
And guys, and yeah, I even said to Roach, obviously for the most part, we keep it PG-13, but I was even saying to Rocha before, honestly, Roach, and I'll say it to Dino too, like, if you got to flip out for a good minute, it's a freebie. It's a freebie on the lottery. So, hey, any kids, I'm sorry, there's a disclaimer right at the start of the stream. If F-bombs are let out in a minute after the lottery results, I am sorry in advance. These are raw emotions from hockey fans. All right. Raw. Yeah, exactly. But Dino, we had a talk before. You basically just kind of saying your expectations. Obviously, it's hard, even when you're last place, to get I'm actually going to mute this TV right now, but it's hard to get that first overall pick. So what are your expectations going in? And I guess if they do fall to 4, for example, are you okay where the Red Wings are at?
Yeah. So just so everyone knows, John and I have been talking a little bit. And as a Red Wings fan, obviously a pretty challenging season, but I have kind of been mentally preparing myself for the worst just because I feel like we've, been unlucky, I guess, in previous lotteries. And I feel like it's never good to put all your eggs in one basket. And I think as exciting and as incredible as Lafreniere is, I definitely set my sights, I would say, on other options just in case the Red Wings don't get this number 1, but hopefully we do. And also, it's a situation with the Red Wings where they still have some tough contracts, and they're trying to integrate the youth into their lineup. And I think whoever they take, it's going to be helpful. It's going to be a stepping stone, but I don't think they're going to be a playoff team next year. And I think we still have to temper our expectations, kind of like following the timeline further down the road. But definitely, it's exciting tonight, and hopefully, I'm going for at least. I'm hoping worst case scenario we get 3. If 4, I might be a little rattled at 4. So,
yeah, I mean, I'll say I think this draft is pretty deep, especially in the first, I would say 10. Just a little disclaimer, guys. Also, I'm gonna try to figure out how to put slow mode, but for mods, if people are just spamming, just like that have been here before, if people are just kind of brutally spamming, like just literally time them out on the first time and then just hide them. It's so easy, just hide them. I'm gonna try to. I've never used StreamYard before. This is my first time, so Roach, do you know how to go to like stream settings? I'm trying to find like.
Not through this. I don't. Not through this.
I know. I'm literally trying to find maybe settings on StreamYard. Like I literally don't know. So usually when I stream through OBS, like it goes right to the dashboard, and then I can put slow mode on. But that's not the case right now, so I don't know. But anyways, guys, so the draft lottery is going to be starting in half an hour. So I wanted to get on half an hour before to get more people in here to have a conversation. We're already at 58 likes, which is insane. So if we get past 100 likes, that'd be awesome. We're at 130 people, which is crazy. So half an hour, guys. If you got to do something, if you got to get food, now's the time to get food. Roach, if the Sens get the lottery with the Sharks pick, are you saying Doug Wilson's done? Even after the Hall of Fame, yeah, he's had a good week, but are you saying he's done?
Well, the problem is at the time of the trade, it looked like a good trade for us because of how great EK was and how good we were at the time. Like, honestly, I'm not mad at Doug Wilson for this because not one single Sharks fan expected us to be bad at all this year.
No.
So I'm not really mad at him for the trade because we didn't expect this to be a bad year at all.
Well, I was actually watching a Sharks kind of post-game show towards the end before the season got canceled, or I guess suspended, but they were kind of saying like everything that could have happened bad for the Sharks this season happened. Like Martin Jones was just like ridiculously bad. Every forward like underperformed. Like, for example, Kevin LeBanc, who signed a 1-year, $1 million deal to prove himself, literally had the worst year to date. Like, it was just like one of those years for a team that was supposed to be maybe not like a great team, but was supposed to at least make the playoffs.
And I would just say too that by the end of the season, I didn't even recognize some of the forwards on San Jose.
The bottom six, they had a couple of guys that I was even like, man, these guys are making like first time appearances. Like I feel like they were in the ECHL a year ago. So it's weird with the Sharks. That's one story. I'm just kind of like, are they going to turn it around next season or should they just commit to a rebuild? I don't know.
And Rocha, is Burns on the move?
I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad. I heard a lot of
Burns and Vlasic contract is.
I heard a lot of rumors about Hurdle being on the move, so that one will annoy me a little bit.
Yeah,
I love Hurdle. He's really good, so that one will annoy me. But Brett Burns on the move would not annoy me whatsoever. So
everyone see John's video in case you've missed potential Brent Burns.
Oh yeah, definitely go check out that video. But guys, man, people are still freaking out in the chat. Guys, just hide people, mods. Just hide people if they're spamming. It's all good. I'll try to figure out snow mode, but yeah, first time using. I like StreamYard. It's actually like really. I mean, Dino, it was pretty easy to join, right?
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's gonna be. I hope the NHL doesn't do what they do some years. I hope they get going because sometimes that's why I didn't want to. I know like there was some people saying they were gonna start an hour before, and I was like, nah, not an hour before, because like I know how the NHL is. I feel like the NBA is kind of like they do like this whole preview thing, like leading up to the lottery. Like I just want the lottery to start right at 8:00, but I feel like it might be like an 8:10, 8:15 thing. So we'll see. But yeah, guys, ask some questions to us in the chat. This is going to be kind of a Q&A as well. Ask some questions to Rocha as well, because I know he's probably going to freak. Dino will. I know Dino because he's like my like really close friend. We went to high school together and all of that. So he, I know, will be kind of mad, but Rocha will absolutely freak out. Like I'm kind of scared. That green screen's probably going to come down. Like, probably going to get thrown across the room. Like I don't know. So guys, ask some questions in the chat. Brody says he thinks it's going to be Ottawa, Buffalo, New Jersey. Well, that's an interesting one. Roach, Dino, would you be mad to see New Jersey win because they've now gotten Hischier and Jack Hughes?
I know. I was looking at their odds today, and a part of me, like low key, would probably be pissed if the Devils got it again. They'll turn into like Edmonton, getting the top picks.
Yeah,
I won't be mad. I mean, I have nothing against the Devils, so.
No,
I know. I just look at the Devils, and if they get another first overall pick, that's giving me major Oilers vibes.
That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. Man, the only thing I hate about StreamYard is I can't add any like writing unless I can, because I would love to put right at the top. Lottery starts at 8 Eastern because that's the question I've gotten the most this week. When's the lottery? What time is the lottery? John, what time is the lottery? Is the lottery starting now? Did I miss it? Darius says if the Senators get why is my chat skipping? Okay. Oh, if the Senators get the first and second overall pick, when do they make the playoffs? Ooh, that's a good question. So if they get Lafreniere and Byfield and they go into next season in a top line of, I don't know if Byfield will necessarily be ready, but I don't know. I said a hot take that I could see the Sens, if they get, 2 top 3 picks, I could see them in the playoffs as soon as next year. That's obviously a huge hot take, but I just look at the Sens. They've got such a deep system, and I know Rocha doesn't want to hear this either, but the LA Kings have one of the best prospect systems too. So I wouldn't be surprised if the Kings even turn it around in the near future. But that's an interesting one. Dino, I kind of want to hear from you. So say the Red Wings get second overall. Who do you think Stevie Y is taking? Because he wasn't afraid to go German last year and take Moritz Seider. So if he's second overall, do you think he's taking Stützle or do you think he's taking Byfield?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure with every general manager, they've done so much research, but I don't know. I have a feeling, I have a vibe that if they do get 2, I think they may be tempted to kind of get that chemistry between the 2 German boys. Maybe that's a hot take. But that's kind of how I'm feeling at the moment.
Owen Oakley in the chat saying, you are all stressing me out with these possibilities. Owen Oakley's going to be recording his reaction, so if the Sens win, Buddy's going to be flipping out.
But, John, I was also going to say, too, that, and then we were talking about it, too, if Byfield does pan out, he is a big body. He's a centerman. So maybe the Red Wings look at that and they say, you know what? Maybe Larkin isn't our 1A. Maybe he's our 1B or like not that.
We've seen it in this league. It's obviously really beneficial. I mean, you see it with Edmonton. You see it with Pittsburgh. Having two really solid centermen, 1 and 2, is always beneficial in this league. So I don't like, and I mean, Oakley just said it, like Byfield's a good fit. I think if they got Byfield, I think having that 1-2, but again, does Stevie Y want to unite the two Germans together, Stützle and Seider? That's going to be
and I mean, if anyone was watching the World Juniors, they were pretty exciting to watch. Like, I mean, for being Team Germany.
Yeah. No, a couple players on that team were really exciting to watch.
Yeah. So, I mean, we'll see. I think it's going to be exciting nonetheless.
This is so depressing. Y'all talk about these prospects knowing the Sharks aren't getting any of them.
Roach, I'm so sorry, man. I feel like
sorry, Roach.
Possible scenario to be in as a fan.
Banana Peel, I'm hiding you, bud. You were in the chat when I said don't spam. Bears Fury Real says, what are the chances the Blackhawks get the first pick? And if Blackhawks fire their head coach, who will be the next coach? So I actually want to say this because I haven't even explained this. So they kind of came out with it today. I don't know if you guys saw this. So if they start or if Bill Daly starts with the 15th card or it's whatever it is, that means that one of the top 3 picks are teams that are in the play-in rounds. But if he starts with the 7th team, which is the Buffalo Sabres, that means all 3 teams in the lottery are like teams that are not in the playoffs.
Okay.
So it depends what card Bill Daly holds up first. And we'll know right away if there's teams in the play-in rounds or not.
Okay.
So Roach, I would get really nervous with that, bro. It'll be either way. If Roach sees that Buffalo Sabres card, he knows probably that Sens pick is getting a good one. But Dino will get nervous if he sees one of the 15th one going up because that's not looking good for the Red Wings. So we'll see. I mean, that's crazy. That we'll know right off the bat from the first card. We'll get a dono. Oh, I missed 2 donos, by the way. Sorry.
Dono.
Yeah. Oh my God. What was the first dono? It was Roman with a $1. Thank you, Roman. And Bobby Stevens with a 5. Thank you so much. Says outside of Lafreniere, Byfield, who's another prospect y'all are high on? Well, Stützle for sure. Drysdale for me. I talked about Drysdale right from the World Juniors. He didn't get a lot of playing time, but I just think when you see the guy's skating ability, I think that's big, obviously, in 2020 with the NHL. If you can skate the way Drysdale skates, he gives me major like Cale Makar, Erik Karlsson vibes in terms of his skating. So Drysdale for sure. Lucas Raymond, I think he's an all-around player. I kind of talked about in my video. He gives me major like Marner vibes in terms of his like vision on the ice and playmaking. Holtz, I think a premier scorer. I think he could be a top 6 guy. Who else? Anton Lundell, he might slip a bit into the later top 10 or maybe even outside of the top 10. I feel like he gives me kind of like Sean Couturier vibes, like a 2-way centerman kind of thing.
Yeah, I feel like anyone who has talked about Lundell, I feel like has said really positive things. So maybe.
Yeah, I mean, there's been like major scouts worrying about his offensive abilities, and I'm like, come on, like I feel like the same was said about Couturier. Give the guy some time. I said the same thing about defensemen, like defensemen, guys that like you got to give time for defensive like players or like defensive guys to kind of develop into that role. So for defensemen, and then I would say goaltending for sure. And that's why, what do you guys think about Askarov? I don't know, either of you know much about him, but I mean, in the World Juniors, he kind of struggled a bit, but he was like 17. Like he's young. So he's coming to this draft potentially like the first top 10 goalie in a while. So Dino, do you know much about Askarov? What do you think?
So I was following him a little bit just because he was sort of that talked about goalie this draft. So I was following him a little bit, but it was interesting, because I would say, I forget the name, but it seemed like the other Russian goalie kind of outperformed him at the World Juniors, or at least had the confidence in the coach. But I do think that he's going to be solid, and you just touched on it. I feel like it's going to it's gonna take time to let a goalie develop too. But I don't know. I think it will be interesting. When's the last time we've seen a goalie drafted in the top 10? Was that Fleury? Price?
Yeah, I thought it was maybe Fleury. That's what I thought. Fleury was the last guy, but I was trying to think. But anyways, another dono. I forgot I can show them on screen. And I don't know if this is a little bit of a shot on Rocha, but John, nice Sens jersey. Sup, Dino. By the way, Rocha, why are you hopping that set? Or I don't know what he's saying, but that Sharks jersey, you guys ain't going to be involved anywhere.
Hey, my team may suck. We don't have a top first round pick, I should say, but I still got to rep it, bro.
Oh, yeah.
So y'all can see me cry when the Sens get the number 1 pick.
Hey, King, what's up? Welcome to the channel. I don't know if you're a new subscriber. Says, do you know what name of the channel it's on? So if you're in the US NHL Network, if you're in Canada, Sportsnet. Nikhil's a big Sharks fan. He actually just subscribed a couple months ago, I think. But which Sharks jersey is that?
This is actually doesn't have it's just our Stadium Series jersey. But
but it's blank though. Yeah. I mean, I've been trying to get a Sharks jersey, but yeah, like jerseys are so expensive.
I've been telling John for the last year to get a Sharks jersey. The last year.
Who's it going to be?
One. I don't know. I want to get a Carlson one, but Carlson's been disappointing me, so maybe I'll get Couture. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
All right. No, Isaiah, I told Rocha he can let a couple go in that when he's getting a little heated, but he says, Rocha, what words are you going to use since you can't swear?
I'll make some up.
Spotlight says, if Rocha gets mad, can we all make this a moment to celebrate on? Wow.
I'm gonna get ripped so hard if the Sharks pick is the number 1 pick. But I'm here for it. It's for the content.
Hey guys, we'll have to throw Rocha a little bit of love. Come on now.
I will give a shout out. Sorry, again, I literally don't know. I'm gonna add it here in a sec. But guys, if you haven't yet, go subscribe to your boy Rocha. I'm gonna get the link going in the chat, but literally it takes like a second. People that don't be lazy, search up your boy Rocha right now. But I'm gonna put the link in the chat, so go subscribe to him. I know he's gonna be really excited when baseball and basketball come back to get the streams going again. 49ers fan, not really a big fan of them, but whatever.
Trending NFC champions.
Possible diss track on the way.
Yeah, possible diss track. We got a bet going, and whoever loses that division, and Roach is going to do the diss track. We all know. But Anthony says, HTH, is this the live stream where your guests from the chat can join in too? Anthony, we'll see. After the lottery, I might have a couple people in, but I've seen some kind of. I'm not gonna get people in here that I don't like trust because it's like I've heard of some bad stories about letting just randoms in StreamYard, obviously. I swear to God, if he starts swearing like Flanders from The Simpsons, I'm going to die.
Oh my God.
Isaiah. Yeah, Nathaniel says, even though I don't know any about hockey, I'm still here to watch. Hey, respect to you, Nathaniel. And yeah, I know some of the Sports Fury / Sir Cardinals / Rocha community are here to watch Rocha potentially rage because there is what I'm trying to think. There's like a 15% chance of that happening or something. So Matthews COVID thoughts. Also, will Anderson play when the playoffs start because he's living with Matthews? Well, T-Racer, Anderson left and he tested negative, so he was fine. We don't know when Matthews tested positive. Wow, Off the Wall Hockey's in here, says, how do you fit so many legends on one stream? I honestly don't know. I feel like we could fit a couple more legends. Off the Wall, I think you're going live, but I was going to say, if you want to pop in for a sec, Cardinal, if you want to pop in for a sec to say hi before the lottery gets going. But yeah, I don't want, that's the only thing. Maybe after I'll get people in, because I said this to you, Dino, and Rocha. It's like, I'd love to have more people on, but I feel like when the lottery gets going, I just kind of want to have like 2 or 3 people on just to keep it a small group. So there's not too much yelling all over the place.
Yeah, I was going to say share the airspace too.
Exactly. Because if Roach is yelling, that's enough yelling for all 3 of us. So
he's not wrong.
Let's see. Ooh, I just saw a couple of good comments there. Crazy Dog says, we are officially on. # Rocha Rage Watch. There you go. Big shout out to Crazy Dog. Nikhil says, Rocha, you think Sharks get a new coach?
I saw that we were looking at keeping our same coach, so I doubt it. I think we're going to just stick within the organization for now. We'll see.
Yeah. Isaiah says, same Nathaniel. I want to start to get into just talk smack to my pops because he's a Sharks fan. Who's this? Oh, I don't know if you're new to the channel, but welcome. Says, fun fact, New York Rangers is the only team that can win Stanley Cup in first. See, people are saying that, but I thought it was the most they can get is second overall because it's like I'm trying to think. There was a certain I don't know what it was, but anyways, I know there was I don't know, but I think the highest they can get is second overall. I think there was something to go along with that pick. Like it was like they had 2 picks and Toronto's was the other pick. So if Toronto somehow won the lottery, they would get the second over. I don't know, guys. I don't know. But it was something weird. Imagine Von Hook finally coming back. Why is Von Hook in here to watch? Yeah, Von Hook's another Sharks fan. Let's see. Josh Jr. is in here. Welcome, Josh Jr. Says, I love the profile picture, Sports Fury's kid. Maybe we see some Rocha sus moments in the stream. What's good, John and Rochita? Hey, Josh Jr., it's good to see you.
Who knows?
Ooh, Joseph says Rochita cries on stream if Sens get the first pick from the Sharks.
I'm not going to cry.
He might cry. Wow. Game reduces John. Here's the hot take. Jackets in 4. I'm disappointed in you. Absolutely disappointed in you. I'm also hyped that hey, notifications went out. We got 165 in the chat, guys. Hey, of course, if you are new, subscribe to the channel. I'm actually going to get Rocha's link going right now in the chat. But Rocha, so tell the chat what do you think the Sharks should do in the offseason? So obviously lottery, whatever, move on. What should they do in the offseason, do you think?
Pick up some forwards. I mean, you saw, like you guys were saying, you had no idea who the hell these forwards are. Neither did I. Honestly, guys, I'm not the huge of hockey fan, so I don't know all these players, but I don't know what we're going to do, man. I don't know if we're willing to go into a full rebuild, which I wouldn't mind because I've never seen the Sharks do it, and we're not going to win the cup anytime soon. Or are we going to go pick up? I mean, we don't have any salary, so I don't know what we're going to really do. We're going to have to make some trades like a Brett Burns, potentially a Tomas Hertl, but we need to free up some cap space before we do anything else. Anything. So I think that's the first things first.
Yeah, and by the way, the Red Wings, what is that? Is that a tin or is that a puck?
It's a puck.
Oh, it's a puck. Hey, is that your first game?
What was it say?
You're muted, Dino. You're muted.
Oh, shit.
Erod says Sharks 1, Red Wings 2, LA 3. Wow. So Erod's saying the Sens get the Sharks pick. Dallas 2, Detroit 1. May 17th, 2008. Was that your first Red Wings game?
Second.
Oh,
Second.
wow.
Oh, that was the playoffs.
It's going to be hopefully the good luck charm, boys.
Hey, Dino is, a big Red Wings fan, guys. So, again, guys, go subscribe to your boy Rocha. I put his link in the chat. The Gordie Howe. You got to love it. Guys, I like your voice, John. Wow, great compliment there. Let's see.
Dang it, I had my rally towel from Game 5 against Nashville a few years ago, but now I don't know where it is.
Where is it? Gabby Oates says Sens 1, Sens 2, Isles 3. Wow, hot takes. All right, that's a good question. How did Rocha and Dino become fans of their team? So, Rocha, you start while you're on camera there.
My dad's a huge Sharks fan. He wasn't a hockey fan until the Sharks obviously, got their team. But just my dad. My dad's been a Sharks fan since they came here, and I just followed in his footsteps.
Dino, how do you become a Red Wings fan? I know this is a good story.
So I became a Red Wings fan. My dad went to school actually at Windsor, and I guess he kind of started liking hockey in and around the time. I mean, he grew up near Toronto, so you would assume Maple Leafs, but I guess he didn't really get into hockey till he was close to the Detroit border. And just growing up, I was pretty fortunate because they had some pretty epic teams. Not a bad team. So I mean, myself kind of getting into hockey, it was just amazing to watch some of the talent that they had. And kind of from there, I was lucky enough to see one cup. I haven't seen much since then, but that's kind of where it started here for me.
Okay, so C. Smalden's trying to explain it. I'm going to try to read this here. So if Toronto's first rounder is top 10, Carolina gets their 2021 pick, and Shea Trade says that Carolina have to give up 2021 first, so they would have to give up the first overall. Oh, I see what you're saying. Because, Toronto's first rounder was top 10 protected, you're saying. Gotcha.
Wow. See, this is just so weird with what's going on with the play-in tournament that a team could win the cup and potentially get the number 1 overall pick. It's weird.
Well, just in that case, but no, in any other case, it's all the teams that lose the play-in rounds get into the lottery. So the teams that move on won't get the chance, kind of thing. But yeah, just for that case, I guess. Yeah, I mean, it's possible. Wings 1, Sabres 2, Florida 3. Yeah, I mean, guys, obviously I look at it and like there's a couple teams here that are, I mean, I'm a Leafs fan. You guys know that. I'm repping the Sens jersey just on because I was trying to get a Sens fan on. It didn't work out. So I'm repping the Sens on behalf of Sens fans, but Sens are obviously kind of Leafs rivalries. Red Wings are kind of Leafs rivalries somewhat. So it's like, yeah, I mean, I'll be happy for the fan bases, but I mean, I wouldn't be too sad either if he went off to like Anaheim or something. But I just feel like Lafreniere maybe deserves a bigger market. So I don't know. We'll see. Armada's giving a little bit of a countdown there. 7 minutes till the lottery show starts. Let's see. Rocha, what is your favorite sport if hockey? What is your second favorite sport? I don't know what that, but yeah, he's asking what's your favorite sport and second favorite.
My favorite sport is actually MLB and football. Hockey's like, it goes basically for me, baseball, football, and then basketball, hockey. So hockey is kind of my third favorite sport.
Yeah, I mean, you guys know I'm a big Raptors fan, and if anyone wants to remind Rocha what happened in last finals, you can remind him in the chat.
No.
QC says 121 likes. Yes, big shout out to QC. Thank you so much for being here. QC's been in a couple streams lately for Hot Take Hockey, so I really appreciate that, man. 160 in the chat. That's unreal. And we're still 6 minutes away. And yeah, someone asked for mod. Guys, you got to be here a lot to be mod because we already got a lot of mods on the channel. So yeah, you got to be here often. Anaheim Ducks is Wajon. You left out the Ducks fan. Hey, well, look, I got your Ducks jersey in the back. There you go. Big Anaheim Ducks fan. Yeah, you've been subscribed for a while, I know. Harry Rice says massive hot take. Montreal gets Lafreniere. Guys, I think there'll be so much controversy if, like, so basically, Rocha, like, they'll kind of do it as like I don't know how it'll be worded on the card per se, but it's going to be like spot A or spot B or spot B, whatever it is. Then that will recognize that one of the play-in round teams that lose will get that first overall spot. So it's literally like Pittsburgh could lose against Montreal and get first overall. Like, I think that's absolutely insane.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Imagine Lafreniere as soon as next year playing on a line with Sidney Crosby, or even for the fact that Edmonton Oilers, if they lose and he plays with Connor, like, it's just insane if that was to happen. There'd be so much controversy.
Imagine Sir Cardinal's reaction if that happened.
Cardinal, bro. That's why I'm saying if that happened, we're getting Cardinal on to absolutely freak out. But 175 guys, can we touch 200 live viewers? That I don't think we've gotten 200 live viewers on this channel in a while, probably since the season got canceled. So that was what, man, I cannot believe it's end of June already. That's insane.
Like 3 months, almost 4 months now.
Yeah.
Jesus.
But yeah, guys, 132 likes. Let's keep her going. Yeah, Sir Cardinal said, I was just going to say, yeah, let's get some hashtags, show the game. Rocha, what do you get most in your streams? Show the game, show the screen, or what's the score?
No, I get when Steph Curry coming back.
Yeah, you get once. Bro, I think by far the worst is when I do my game streams is when I have the score right above me and someone in the chat goes, what's the score?
Yeah.
What do you mean, what's the score? There's a reason why I have it right above my head.
The same here. It's show the game.
Oh my god.
Show the score, and I'm just like, I just point above me. I don't even say anything. It's right there.
Yeah, again, guys, your boy Rocha's link is in the description. Go subscribe to him. Go support him. And guys, we are 28 subscribers away from 12.4K. If we can get there, I will be very hyped. So 28 people. I know there's 28 people in the chat that are not subscribed yet. If you want to clutch up, let me know that you subscribed. We'll get you on screen. We'll hype you up. Leafs defense sucks, says Rocha. Show your green screen. There you go. He just goes like this. Anthony Manzano, a big Florida Panthers fan, says, here's my top 5. Number 1, Detroit. Number 2, Ottawa. Number 3, Ottawa. Oh, Rocha might get a little mad still with that. Number 4, Rangers. Number 5, Florida. Anthony Manzano, that's impossible. If Detroit and Ottawa get into the top 3 like that, the Rangers and Florida can't get into the top 5.
Rip.
Yeah, that's impossible. Let's see. Will Pens beat Team A if Habs beat them? No. But it doesn't matter. Like they won't be, but it doesn't matter because all the teams that lose in the play-in rounds, guys, get an equal shot. And I think that's even more insane, Rocha. So it doesn't matter where you finish in the season. If you lose in the play-in rounds, you get an equal shot at the first overall if it happens. Like if that was to happen. So the Pens would get an equal shot with every other team if they were to lose, which I think is absolutely crazy.
Great teams adding Lafreniere would be insane. Yeah,
and Gabby Oates said it. Play-in teams can only get 1 to 3 through the lottery, and if not, then they fall in between that spot of 8 to 15. Jade just subscribed. Hey, big shout out to Jade. And Jade, all of you guys go subscribe to Rocha. But Jade, thank you so much. Welcome to the channel.
Make sure you guys hit that like button.
Hey, Arcade's in here. What's up, man? My hero. Hey, you're actually a legend, man. Hey, thanks for showing support. I really appreciate that. What's my prediction? Okay, let's get some predictions going while this show's about to start here. Dino's going to come back here in a sec. But my prediction, I have a really weird feeling that, I don't know, I was just thinking about today. I have this weird feeling LA might get it. I know, Rocha, you're going to get pretty pissed, but I just have this weird feeling it's going to be LA, Ottawa, and Detroit in that top 3. I don't know which Ottawa pick. I feel like those are going to be the 3. What do you think, Roach?
I think Detroit will get the number 1, and then I think Ottawa will get the next 2. That's what I think is going to happen. They'll get 2 and 3.
Hey, QC with a 2 says really looking forward to a diss track. Hit the like button. Yeah, I mean, regardless, guys, you're getting this way. That's an L. You're getting a diss track regardless.
I get it too.
It's between one of us. You're getting a diss track by the end of the football season. But hey, thank you so much for the 2, QC. I really appreciate that. LB52 says Detroit's going to pick 4. Jeez, that's going to be rough. All Things Hockey says LA 1, Ottawa 2, Detroit 3. Jack says Ottawa 1, Buffalo 2, Detroit 3. Guys, also in the chat, what do you think about the StreamYard setup? Because I was thinking it's not bad. I might do this maybe like once a week, talk with other hockey fans on the channel, maybe just in general. But again, guys, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Oh my God, Mick is trolling. Come on, none of that. Hickett says, "Stop jinxing my team, you dicks." Whoa, no, I mean, we're not trolling. Like I think it's hard to get the first overall pick. We're just being kind of realistic. But no, Rocha thinks Detroit's gonna get first overall. But when Dino gets back, we'll see what his realistic predictions are. Hey, bro, don't know a lot about hockey, but I'm here. Well, I appreciate that. Is that an invite? What's an invite? An invite to what? Oh, yeah, we got to get you on sometime, of course. Buffalo. Khaled, of course I remember you. Welcome back. Liam Atkinson says Toronto 1, Detroit 2, Vegas 3.
Vegas
3. Wow.
So he has 2 he has 2 playing teams. Wow.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
What would your reaction be about that, John?
Yeah, I mean, we wouldn't find out until a few months from now. All right, so the show's on, so I'm turning it on here. Anyways, we're going to keep chatting because I have a feeling they're going to do a bit of a preview to this, even though there's not really much to preview for them. I mean, whatever. But anyways, they'll probably talk to Alexis Lafreniere, so we'll listen in on that. JC says, what did JC say? Canucks get first overall, then win against the Wild. Oh, yeah. And I know a lot of people, I'll just say this on stream. They've asked, I mean, this is one of the questions I've gotten the most. What do I think Lafreniere is going to be? And it's actually a really good point. Man, I love what the setup. Everyone's at their house. It's pretty funny. But anyways, Dorian's going to probably freak out. He's probably going to flip that table if they get it. But anyways, I think Lafreniere, and I talked to a couple mods in the Discord about this. I think Lafreniere, in terms of production, he's going to be somewhere in between like a Taylor Hall and a Nathan McKinnon. I don't think he's going to be at the level of like a Connor McDavid, Crosby. I really don't. But he's a winger that I think can put up 70, 80, 90 points. I think he could be in between that. So we're almost at 200 live viewers, guys. Please smash that like button. Yeah, and Sporty just said it in the chat. But yeah, guys, keep putting comments. I'm going to keep bringing comments onto the screen. Draft lottery hype, y'all. Big shout out to Jordan Davidson. I really appreciate you being active lately. Yeah, and let's see. Yeah, get your predictions in the chat. Corey Hill says Ottawa 1, Detroit 2, Ottawa 3, LA 4. Yeah, I mean, we're 1 like away from 50. Hey, smash the like button. Hey, Dino's back. Let's go. So, Dino.
Yo.
realistic predictions for what you think is going to happen.
For the lottery, I think it's going to be. I'm going to go Kings 1, Ottawa 2, Detroit 3, maybe Ottawa 4.
Being a little realistic here, more on the realistic side.
Yeah.
Spotlight has a question for you though. Here's a question for Lee Dino. If Wings get the first pick and draft Laugh, but if they miss the playoffs, what would you think?
Oh, honestly, Spotlight, I think, again, as if you want to be I feel like a true fan, it's going to come with growing pains, right? So even if they do get Laugh and they didn't make the playoffs, honestly, I wouldn't be that upset because I do think that it's still a process, and I still think they're a little bit away from really competing.
Yeah, Dino and I talked about it before the stream. Look at the Leafs, for example. The Leafs, they had to draft like really high 3 years in a row, and the Red Wings actually have 3 years in a row now. So this will be the third year. So maybe the Red Wings, it happens exactly what the Leafs happened. Maybe they do get the first overall, and it's kind of the same with what happened to the Leafs. Because if you think about it, they got Zadina, they got Moritz Seider, and now potentially Lafreniere.
Yeah.
Played. Here we go. Sharks fan says, I have a real bad feeling that Ottawa is getting the first pick with the Sharks pick. I'll be really bummed.
Same. I know I said Detroit, but same, bro.
Five Drunk says, what if Laugh turns out to be a massive bust like Ekbach? No, it won't happen. And I'll tell you this, if anything, and people are talking about Byfield, if anything, Byfield's actually giving me low-key, I hope this is not the case, but Nolan Patrick vibes kind of thing. Just in terms of that big body, that two-way centerman, a good shot. Like, I hope it's not a situation where Stützle turns into Hischier, which is, like, pretty good, and then, like, Byfield turns into a Nolan Patrick. Like, I hope not. I hope. But, yeah, that's it. Again, those, like, first, I would say 2 to 5 are really interesting. It's going to be interesting when the draft comes around. Spotlight says Oilers getting the first pick. Sorry, Rocha.
Oh. Hey, better than Ottawa getting it or LA, so.
Yeah. Wow. TBC has probably the biggest hot take. It might be close to a cold take. Says, Lee Dino, what if the Red Wings got the first overall pick and draft Stützle instead of Lafreniere?
Oh. Honestly, TBC, I feel like I haven't thought about that, but I think I would be pretty cheesed. I think I would just be like, well, I don't know. Why would you pass up on Alexis Lafreniere?
Yeah. Well, I know. I don't think that's going to happen. By the way, for anyone that's not able to watch, Brodeur actually is representing the Devils for their team.
Yeah.
So, Dino, were you able to pull it up or no?
Unfortunately, not yet.
That's all good, man. If you don't, I'll be your play-by-play to everything that's happening. Exactly. This is going to be pretty funny, actually. So, Rocha, what happens is, if Dino can't pull up, like, the lottery, I'm going to be the freaking lottery for him.
There you go. Maybe even from him. Like,
so, Rocha, you're watching, though, right?
Yeah, I have it on my TV.
So, I guess, I don't know. Where are you at right now? Brodeur's talking to Catherine Tappan right now?
Yeah, I can't really hear because I have it low, but yeah, they're score with me right now. I don't know if you guys are showing a different.
Okay, let me know when it goes to Catherine Tappan straight up. That's her standing.
Okay, all right, right there.
Okay, so we're only 1 second apart. Me and Rocha are golden. All right, let's go. Oh, that's sick, actually. That me and Rocha are not even far behind. There. All right, boom. C. Smallin says mathematically Ottawa 1, placeholder 2, 3 tie between Detroit and a placeholder. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. 200 plus in the live stream. Let's go, guys. Please smash the like button. Let's try to get 200 likes. Again, guys, now we're 19 subscribers away from 12.4. I know you guys can clutch up. Let's do it. Let's get there. Yeah. So they're showing right now teams with 2 picks in the top 5 overall. The last team to do it was the 2000 Islanders, Rick DiPietro and Rafi Torres.
Wow.
And then, of course, 1999, the Sedin brothers, of course.
Yeah.
So, man, if the Sens somehow get 1 and 2, I don't even know, man. I feel like you can't even be mad at Dorian anymore.
No, I don't think you can.
Wow, the Red Wings have a firefighter representing them, I think, or no?
Oh,
do they? Oh no, they don't. They're just showing different. First responders. Sorry, yeah. I was confused what was happening.
Yeah.
Let's see. Scott Russo says Ottawa, Detroit, Buffalo, Ottawa at 4 as well. Pin it. Remember it. All right, we'll remember that. So is that Ottawa with the Sharks pick?
Yeah, long as it's Ottawa with the Sharks pick at 4. That's cool.
Plaid Moose says, you guys are great. Thanks for streaming. Hey, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. If you're a new subscriber, welcome. I hope to see you more. Yeah, I try to stream every day during the week and videos every day. So I'm yeah. And then again, guys, go subscribe to your boy Rocha. Link in the description. Connor says, I wonder who will get it. I can't wait for it to begin. I got it on my TV. This is a hype stream. I'm surprised YouTube is lagging with all the streams today. I think you're saying you're surprised it's not lagging. Nikhil says, Rocha, who's your favorite Sharks player? Many people don't know.
Oh, that's a good one. Nikhil, let me get you back on that one. Let me think about that for a little bit. Well, that's a good one, bro.
Yeah, Spotlight. Sharks can't get the first pick. I don't know if you're joking around, but
I wish we could. I wish we could.
Rayleigh says Canucks draft Laffy. Come on, boys. So Rayleigh, you don't want the Canucks to go on a run? Ooh, someone just what did Scott just said? Don't have the channel for this lottery, so you boys are saviors. Hey, Scott, you're actually a legend. I know you've been subscribed to the channel for a bit. And Dino, not to try to hype myself up or anything, but who got you that sweater?
Oh, actually, if everyone wants to
HTH? Yeah, I got that for Dino for Christmas, was it, right?
Little HTH dono, boys.
Yeah.
I love it. And also, it's very comfortable. I find myself wearing it probably more often than I should.
Yeah, man. I know. When I saw that sweater, I was a little nervous because I've told you this. I don't really like sometimes ordering stuff online because it's like I like to see it kind of, I'm holding it. But I took a bet and it was a good sweater. So
thanks, Money, again. Love it.
Hey, of course, man. Let's see. Sports King, big shout out. I just want to give some shouts to people that I haven't yet. Jesse, what's going on? Welcome to the channel. If you're new, says Bruins getting first overall pick, no cap. King Art says if Velarde plays wing and Kings draft Laugh. Yeah, Velarde, Turcotte, Laugh. Well, I was saying King, not even Turcotte. I was going to say like Laugh starting his career with Kopitar. I feel like that's not a bad situation to jump into.
Yeah, having a guy to play with like Kopitar.
Yeah, I mean Kopitar is definitely a guy that can take care of his defensive responsibilities. So I wouldn't mind seeing Lafreniere. When is the draft lottery? Well, knowing them and your good old Gary Bettman's sitting beside the ball freaking shaker there, so I would imagine the lottery is going to start here in 5 minutes.
Woohoo!
July is going to be the greatest month in our lives this year. We'll see if playoffs come back. Bettman is speaking. Yes, sir. I'm going to see what this guy's saying.
It seems like a couple of months ago, and we've been working very hard with the players.
Let me know if you guys can hear an echo. As long as the volume's like low, I don't really care. Can the Leafs get first overall still? Yeah, possibly.
Gary Bettman.
Team Trout, I can't because of copyright, but we're going to listen in and just react to it, and I'll give you play of what's going on, but I appreciate it. Welcome if you're a new subscriber. Yeah, can we get booze in the chat? Because I miss it. We need to get the booze. I miss it. Let's see. Yeah, boo Bettman in the chat. Damn, Bettman. Hey, Team Trout, I appreciate it.
We need a successor to Gary Bettman. Everybody.
Yeah. Dash Hawk. Well, guys, I got to say, thank you so much for the one, Dash Hawk. I really appreciate that. I got to say, with what Bettman's done, I know people are still skeptical about the whole return to play, but Bettman's done a lot and has made a big effort here. I mean, I think a lot of people were surprised that the NHL was ahead of leagues like the NBA and MLB. So, I don't know. They showed that they made the effort. So, Gerald says, if the Red Wings win number 1, would you trade for the 2 first-round picks in the next 2 years? I don't know what he's asking, but yeah.
Oh, when I trade.
Man, I say no. You draft Lafreniere and just stick with it. Anox says, let's announce the Hub Cities already. Yeah, the Hub Cities was supposed to go down today, but I guess they just didn't want to make a rash decision. I'm going to make a video tomorrow just talking about it more. I don't want to spoil what I'm going to talk about, but basically I think they're going to name it either, if not tomorrow, then probably by Monday the latest, so. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. As much as you hate Bettman, you have to give him respect for keeping this league alive. Without him, it might have died. I wouldn't say died, but I would say it's grown a lot with Bettman for sure. Yeah, Victor Fowl, I agree. The NHL was not in the best shape when Bettman took over. So,
yeah.
Owen Oakley says, "Can I draft John over Lafreniere?" Oh yeah, I'll get the skates going again.
Why would you want to do that?
I'll come out of retirement.
Top 4 potential, hard shot, great vision.
Jesse, Winnipeg could get first. If they lose in the play-in rounds and one of the spots, or I guess the first overall spot is a play-in round team, then yeah. Zachary says Climate Pledge Arena is horrible. What do you guys think quickly about that name? The new Seattle. I don't mind it, but I know it's a little cheesy.
Yeah, exactly. I don't mind it, but it's kind of weird.
Yeah, I don't really. It doesn't really. I mean, I think it's. I guess you just kind of get used to. I think over time, right? So I think maybe it's weird, but maybe in like 5 years, we're like, oh, everyone's playing at whatever Climate Pledge Arena.
Yeah,
but I don't think LA is gonna win. Yeah, I have this weird feeling about LA. I don't know. We'll see. Sir Cardinal said something. I don't know if this is. Sorry, I'm like, who is this guy? I'm trying to. Do you guys know who that is?
Sir Cardinal. What's going on?
You know who that is? Do you know? I don't know. I literally don't know who that is. Do you know Shirelli or something?
It's just around.
Yeah, his name's Liam, but I just kind of like how we call him Rochita or Rocha. I go by Dino sometimes.
Yeah.
Wow, what a legend in the chat. Fitty Trent says Edmonton better not win another first overall pick. Fitty Trent hype in the chat. Let's go.
Fitty Trent.
Darren says, what are you watching the draft on? Us, Sportsnet. But yo, 215 people in the chat, guys. Again, please subscribe. We're so close to 12.4K. So if you guys can clutch up, I really appreciate it. I'm definitely going to get hyped. I wish I had a beer going, but I'm out of stock right now, which is unfortunate, but that's all good. Valley, what's going on? Darren, big shout out. Wait, what? Let's see. Wait, what? Wait, what's Roach's first name? Jacob. I don't know if you wanted me to reveal that.
Okay.
Stephen Oates is a subscriber since April. Well, I really appreciate that. Big shout out to you. Alyssa Martin, does anyone know how to watch it live in the UK? Well, if Dino can't find it, I'm sorry. I think it's going to be hard to find it from the UK, unfortunately. But hey, you got us. We're going to break it down. Roach is going to flip out potentially. It's going to be wild. Let's see.
Yeah, how we doing? What's happening there, boys?
Yeah, Rocha for the last pick. Wait, what? Wow, Rocha. He says Rocha for the last pick, John for first overall, Dino for third overall. Wow.
Long if I'm drafted, that's good. That's good
tough.
with me.
Oh, it's the subscriber since the start of HGH, since the birth.
Since the womb.
Whoa, Jesse's saying, can the Sharks? Oh, bro, you don't even know. He's saying, can the Sharks dude talk? Well, the Sharks dude's gonna yell probably soon. So
yeah, just to let you know, y'all better turn down your volume in case.
Guys, disclaimer again. I am not responsible for eardrum anything going down, so just make sure you watch your volume. Anyways, Rocha, if what's the lowest highest? Like you don't care about second overall, third overall, as long as they don't get first overall, is what you're saying? Or
I mean, I'm not a big hockey fan, so Lily Lafreniere is the only prospect I truly know. So yeah, as long as it's not one, I'm good.
Yeah, I mean, Byfield and Stutzel are big question marks. I would say they're still going to be really good players in the league, but we'll see. Valkyrie, what's up? Says Go Knights Go. Again, guys, yeah, we're so close. Hey, interviewing Alexi Lafreniere. I'll give you a play. I'll play what he's saying. Man, I always forget he has that much of an accent, to be honest.
Yeah. Thick Quebec accent, French accent.
Hey, we're 12 subscribers away. Let's go.
It's a different lottery, so I'll just enjoy this time with my family and friends, and we'll wait to see what happened, and for sure excited.
Yeah, I mean, he's just talking, saying yeah, I don't really have an idea where I'm going. I'm just kind of enjoying this time with my family. We'll see what happens. But yeah, oh my God, Eugene Melnick is making an appearance on camera. He's got 2 buttons open. Bro, does this guy think he's on vacation or what? Buddy's got 2 buttons open. He's laying back. He's like, oh yeah, we're good.
We're laughing. 2 picks.
Can we get Melnick out in the chat? Can we get hashtag Melnick out?
Eugene Melnick.
It's starting, guys. It's starting. Oh my God, guys, we're gonna know ah!
Oh my God. I have to hold on to my keepsakes. Bring me luck.
Oh, can we get W's in the chat? It's starting. Oh my God, they just said it. They said one of the playing rounds moved into the top 3.
Overall selection in the 2000 NHL draft belongs to the Buffalo Sabres.
So Buffalo's new general manager, Kevin Adams, will be
Wow.
Buffalo selecting 8th.
that has missed the playoffs for 9 straight
Oh my God. Are you kidding me right now? One of the teams in the playing rounds are going to get in the top 3.
Wow. Dude, I have a feeling the Sens
Number
picks are 1
7.
and 2.
No.
New Jersey's not winning. New Jersey gets 7th. So New Jersey's not in the top. Okay, so no hate. Sorry, Sabres fans. Sabres took an L. New Jersey took an L. Oh my God, I'm like freaking out. Dino, your camera's off. Oh my God.
Back, baby.
This is so nerve-wracking.
Anaheim. Oh my God, Anaheim 6th.
Oh, boy.
Ottawa's going to be up there.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Anaheim at 6. That's Detroit, Ottawa, LA, and one playing team left. 5. Ottawa fell to 5 with one pick. They're not saying what pick.
What pick?
Oh, their own. So the Sharks pick is
Oh my God.
the Sharks pick and get first overall.
Oh my God. Rocha, I'm so sorry.
Oh,
LA
boy.
Kings are in the top 3. The Kings are in the top 3 confirmed.
So the only chance is if the placeholder gets number
Ottawa,
1.
Detroit in the top 3.
Please.
4. Detroit 4.
No.
I'm sorry, bro.
Detroit at 4.
Oh, my God.
You can freak out, man. Detroit at 4.
Why, boys, do we get chanced? Every
sorry, man.
single year, it seems
Oh
like.
my God, Ottawa first overall with the Sharks pick. I cannot believe this is about
Please
to.
be here at 3.
Yo, Rocha, show the Sharks jersey for a second.
What if the placeholder gets number 1? What if the placeholder gets number 1 here?
I'm sorry, Gino. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at the fact that the Sharks pick will be first overall.
L's in the
Let's go! I'm sorry, Dino, man. That's actually so stupid.
Fuck!
Ugh!
Man,
Of course, it goes
I'm calling.
Look at the Sharks fan, guys. Look at the Sharks fan over here. Look at him. Isaiah, where are you at? Look at the Sharks fan over here. All right, guys, we're about to go to the top 3. So Detroit falls to 4. I'm so sorry, Dino. Rip to those 3 teams. Rip to those 3 teams. Oh, my God.
Boys,
Please subscribe, guys. We're about to hit 12.4K. Dino, what are your thoughts? I'm sorry. You can literally rage right now. You can get mad. While we're
I was going to say, boys, I'm feeling defeated, and I feel like I need to take this puck and
throw it out a window.
oh man, that's how I'm feeling right now. Is I'm cheesed. I mean, again, here's the thing. I think at having the number 4 spot, we can still get someone decent, but it's just like I feel like we can never get a top 3 pick, and I'm not saying it's essential for a team to win, but just would feel really nice as a Red Wings fan. Now we had our long stretch, but feel like we need some help. We need some help in Motown, and
yeah. So show the sweater. Can we get hashtag justice for Dino in the chat? And let's get some hashtag Rocha watch because this is, oh my God. And we almost have 300 people. This Rocha.
oh my God.
I'd rather have the Kings get the number 1 pick right now than our
Yeah,
own.
Rocha, do you not realize it's either like, so Rocha, basically, if Vegas, like, I don't think you're realizing like the circumstances right now. So Vegas, whoever said Vegas, I forgot. Vegas in the top 4, so Vegas can't get it. But like literally, for example, LA or like it's 2 out of 3 chance right now that LA or the Sharks pick gets first overall is what I'm trying to say. You realize that? Like we're talking about 66% chance at this point.
Please, just love of God, just let it be the placeholder get the number 1 pick.
But you realize how much controversy there's going to be if the placeholder's number 1, right? Like,
Yeah.
I feel like either way, we're getting like an insane reaction here. A placeholder got in the top 3. I knew there was a possibility, but wow.
Did Detroit have to fall? God, why couldn't that? What was it? 5th? Why couldn't that 5th? Or 5th pick been ours and not Ottawa's? Oh my God.
I was waiting and I was holding it. I was like, which Ottawa pick is it?
I hope me too, dude.
Oh
I need
my
to
God.
wipe my tears away.
Oh Lord.
Should I blow my nose for the fans?
All right, guys, I'll say it again. I'm sorry, Dino. Red Wings fall to 4. It's down to the LA Kings, the Ottawa Senators with the Sharks pick. This Carlson trade is looking better and better every day, and a placeholder. So one of the teams that lose in the play-in rounds. Wow.
So that means it's gonna be a phase 2 for the draft lottery.
Yeah, there's going to be a part 2 no matter what for the draft lottery. Yes. Gamer Dude's a Red Wings fan. He says, F the lottery, we got screwed. Sorry, Gamer Dude.
Gamer
But yeah,
dude,
guys, again, go subscribe to your boy Rocha. He's about to freak out potentially. Go subscribe. His link's in the chat. And please subscribe to this channel, guys. We're so close. I'm just going to double check how close we're to 12.4. Number 3. Ottawa, San Jose's pick. All right, Rocha, you're safe. It's not that bad.
Oh, thank you.
Way to go, Roach.
Good.
So down to. Are you kidding me? How is the placeholder?
A placeholder is gonna get top 2.
Bro, this is rigged. This is rigged.
Oh my God.
So Ottawa with San Jose pick still got 3rd.
Please be a placeholder.
I'm about to. My head's about to explode.
Number 1 overall. The placeholder? Are you kidding me? Oh my God!
The placeholder got the number 1
Lafreniere.
Oh my God. Are you shitting me?
A placeholder's getting Lafreniere.
It's rigged. I'm done. This is rigged.
Wow.
Lease for Lafreniere.
What the?
Lafreniere.
Oh my God. There's no way that this is happening.
Did TBC call it?
Oh my God.
Wow.
What are the odds? Can someone bring up the odds on what is this, like, the chance of this happening?
The overall, it's still like what 25% chance of any team getting it, but individually, like the highest, like 6%, I think.
Wow.
Words.
A placeholder for Lafreniere.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
That's actually so messed up.
For anyone that doesn't explain it, I'm going to explain it right now. So, guys, the play-in round. So, QC, basically for the playoffs this year with the 2014 format, there are 8 teams on each side battling for 4 spots into the playoffs, into the 16-team playoffs. So, out of those 8 teams on each side, I can pull it up on stream potentially, but whoever loses each of those matchups. So for Toronto, Columbus, whoever loses that matchup gets this chance at the first overall now. New York Islanders, Panthers, same thing. Whoever loses. Montreal, Pittsburgh, whoever loses gets a chance to get that first overall. Whoever loses between the Rangers and Hurricanes gets a chance. Whoever loses between the Oilers and Blackhawks gets a chance for Lafreniere. Whoever loses between the Flames and Jets gets a chance for Lafreniere. Whoever loses between, I'm trying to think of the other matchups on the top of my head right now.
Oh my God. This is a nightmare.
Whoever loses between Minnesota and Vancouver gets a chance at Lafreniere. Whoever loses between Nashville and Arizona gets a chance at Lafreniere. Whoever loses those matchups gets a chance, a 12.5% chance each. So out of the 100%, Dino, like, isn't that crazy? Like, I know everyone was fine with it because no one thought this was actually going to happen. But now, whoever loses the play-in round, they're each going to get an equal chance of getting Lafreniere. So a team like Pittsburgh has a 12.5% chance of getting Lafreniere.
I just think I'm at a loss of words. Like, I'm inside right now. I'm rage alert.
If anything, Lafreniere's low key. I mean, there's a chance Lafreniere can still go home and go to Montreal.
Yeah, there is.
John, there's a chance y'all can get him.
There's a chance any team could. There's a chance.
My God.
There's a chance the Winnipeg Jets could get him. There's a chance the Pittsburgh Penguins could get him.
Oilers can get him.
And
Vancouver Canucks could get him.
Yeah.
Here's what I think. There's never going to be a perfect scenario for how to do a lottery, but it just seems like
this must be the worst possible scenario for you right now.
Like, I feel so defeated right now. It's like I'm not now knowing that whether it's going to be a good playoff team, maybe a fringe playoff team, is going to have a shot at Alexis Lafreniere. Like, what?
Wow.
That's so dumb.
So we're going to have a phase 2 draft lottery for just Lafreniere specifically.
Yep. This is crazy, dude. Holy crap.
This is rigged. They planned this.
This is crazy.
Yeah, so Sir Cardinal. It's going to be a second lottery, so each team that loses their playing around matchup will represent a ball. It's probably going to be one ball because it each get an equal chance. So they're going to throw in 8 balls into a bucket basically, and they pick a ball.
The rest is by point percentage. So it's only the one team.
Yeah. So Sir Cardinal, they're going to throw in 8 balls. So the Blue Jackets lose, throw in a Blue Jackets ball. The Oilers lose, throw in an Oilers ball. There's going to be 8 balls in a little bucket. Someone's going to close their eyes and pick a ball. And whichever team's on that ball gets Lafreniere.
Boys, what do you think? I'm still like
QC, thank you for the dono. Do you guys get it now? Bobby Stevens, I think you had a $2 donation as well. If I missed any other donos, just message me or something. Thank you so much for the donos, guys. What do you guys think about that?
Now, boys, is someone going to tank in the playoffs just to get Lafreniere?
Yeah. Is there going to be a team that's like, all right, we know we're not going to go far in these playoffs. Why don't we just lose and try to get Lafreniere?
That's what I'm saying, man.
No, but guys, you got to think about it. You got to think about it.
I know. Not actually.
I think the only team that would have that mindset and that would just be absolutely stupid would be Montreal. I think maybe Minnesota, maybe Chicago, but it's just like it's low-key rigged, but also 12.5% is still not that much. Like it's kind of a chance, but there's 7 other teams that could get it. So yeah, there is a good chance to get a game changer like Lafreniere, but I don't know. I don't know. QC says, okay, so let's say this is rigged. Which team winning that second lotto would fully confirm it being rigged? Penguins, Jets, one of those good Leafs. People would get insanely pissed if it was the Leafs. Oilers.
Oilers. Yes, absolutely. I mean, all those first round bigs.
We confirmed the most rigged will be probably the Oilers if they get it.
Absolutely. Sorry, sir, but it would be.
So in an order, it'll probably be Oilers 1, Leafs 2.
Yeah.
Penguins 3. See, I think for some people it might be Penguins 1 because of what happened with the Penguins draft with Crosby, because there was some controversy on that. Anyways, wow. Positive Vibes with a $14 donation says, hey, John, Positive Vibes. Thank you so much. Wow. Imagine that power play. McDavid, Draisaitl, Hopkins.
That's unfair.
Oh my God. But I went into the I went into the night like regretting like the sins, but now I feel bad for them. They ended up with what, 3rd and 5th?
3rd and 5th.
When they could have got 2nd and 3rd.
Yeah, ouch. So I'm actually gonna try to get a Buffalo Sabres fan and a Sens fan on here. But let's just keep chatting until we get in there. So
yeah,
4th overall, do the Red Wings take Drysdale, for example, or would you want a guy like Lucas Raymond? Or Stützle could even fall. Who knows? Or who would you want?
Well, honestly, now that I can't believe I'm saying this, number 4, but I would like the Red Wings to go after the D-man, and I think take the best D-man on the board. We missed that opportunity with Hughes. I'm not saying that's the case with Zadina, but I just think if we're at 4 now and Drysdale is there and he's available, I think he needs to be added to the squad.
Oh my God, I sent the wrong link to Owen Oakley. But anyways, I'll try to get Owen Oakley. I think he's a mod that's been on the channel. I think I'm going to try to get him in. Rocha, how are you feeling? Are you feeling relieved that it's not absolutely the worst trade the Sharks have ever made?
I am feeling so relieved the fact that neither Ottawa or LA got the number 1 pick.
Yeah, Rocha, you must be feeling fantastic right now.
I am. At the same time, I'm just, oh my God, it's crazy that a placeholder team has a number 1 pick. That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. And just want to, I think Sporty, if you're in the stream and Owen Oakley, I sent it on Twitter. If you guys want to join the StreamYard to give your thoughts, I sent you the links. Yeah, guys, again, I'm a Leafs fan, so it's like I feel indifferent about this. I think overall, people are going to probably clip my reaction and be like, oh, look at this guy who's freaking out, and then the Leafs end up winning the lottery or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think regardless, man, this is, I don't want to say pretty bad, but this is going to be one of those lotteries that are like, wow. Absolutely wow. Like Lafreniere, the conversations over the last few weeks, or what am I saying, months, were Ottawa, Detroit, maybe LA.
Yeah.
on the off chance maybe like Anaheim or New Jersey or Buffalo. Like, I don't think anyone thought this was actually going to happen. I know people were joking around about it.
I know.
So here it is. I'm going to pause it right now on the screen. So, yeah, I mean, they're talking about it right now. Like, literally, so Toronto, Columbus, 8-9. Obviously, Pittsburgh, Montreal, 5-12. Seeds, Islanders, Panthers, Hurricanes, Rangers, like I said, Flames, Jets, Oilers, Blackhawks, Canucks, Wild, Preds, Coyotes. Yeah, I mean, I would look at, like I said, I think the most rigged, people are going to label it the most rigged if it's one of the Leafs, Penguins, Oilers, Jets, maybe Flames. I don't know.
Yeah. I just think you're getting such a perennial player with Lafreniere that.
Okay. Question for you two. What's the one team of those teams y'all don't want to get in it?
Montreal, low-key.
I mean, I think for me, I would say, sorry, John, I would say maybe Leafs. I just think that would make me pretty salty if they got someone like Lafreniere.
Mine would be the. You just asked that question, Rocha. So yeah, which team would you want?
I want the Oilers. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I'll be happy for Sir Cardinal, and obviously, I'd rather have the Oilers in Vegas or a LA. But if Oilers got him, they would be a great.
QC says if Sir Cardinal gets an NBA ring followed by this BS, we got to exile him.
For real, QC, for real.
Yeah, exactly. If Rangers get Lafreniere, they have the brightest future. I agree.
Yeah, that's true. On the Rangers,
absolutely.
So we're gonna get Sporty in here. By the way, we almost peaked at 300 live viewers, so that's a big shout out. Again, guys, please subscribe. I think we're so close to 12.4. I'm about to get Sporty in here just to get his thoughts quick. But yeah, we're 8 subscribers away, guys. So please clutch up. I really appreciate it. And go subscribe to your boy Rocha. Let's get Sporty in here and get his thoughts.
How's it going, guys?
Hey, Sporty.
All right, man.
Trade number 8.
What's you want to trade? What's going through your mind right now? I know it wasn't really expected that the Sabres were going to get it, but just overall with everything going on, Sabres at 8. What do you want them to do with that? And what are your thoughts on this placeholder situation?
All I could think about for pick number 8, trade it. I don't want it.
You don't want it?
We're not going to get anybody that's NHL ready for at least another year or two with pick number 8.
So even if it was Alexander Holtz that fell to that pick, you don't want him?
I wouldn't want him.
True.
I would rather trade it for somebody that could be useful now instead of like a year or two. We've been rebuilding for 10 years. We need somebody now.
Yeah, Sporty, I feel you on that. I can see where you're coming from. Just something that can maybe give him more value right now than someone that may pan out a little better, but a little further down the road. Eichel's, he's not happy. He's got to get some wins in the playoffs, get a ring.
Basically, how I see it in the 2017 draft, I think it was the Coyotes who traded the number 7 pick to the Rangers for like Tony DeAngelo, Antti Ranta, Derek Stepan. I want like a return like that. That would be so nice for the Sabres.
Yeah, I mean, I think, they got to make moves to help Eichel now. I think he's going to get frustrated soon. Big shout out to Coach Plays, by the way. Coach Plays says, your boy Rocha. Let's go.
Coach Plays.
Sporty, last question. I mean, do you want to like just send a message to I guess one thing I'll also ask you is there a team here you just don't want to get that first overall Lafreniere?
Toronto.
Yeah. That's going to be a common answer. I know. The 3 teams that are going to be the common answer for that are probably going to be Toronto, Edmonton, Pittsburgh.
Yeah. I'm actually glad that the Devils didn't get number 1 again. It also would have been rigged. I actually think I've looked on Twitter right after the pick was announced. All I see is rigged.
Yeah, a lot of people are going to be saying rigged. And I think the only other thing is like for me. Sorry, what'd you say, Dino?
Oh, sorry. I was just saying there's going to be a lot of salty people like me.
Oh, a lot of salty. I was just going to say, I think there's going to be some people that say I don't want Montreal to have it, but I don't think anyone can say that Montreal necessarily doesn't deserve it. They were going to still be at a pretty good, I wouldn't say great percentage, but they were a team that was like not really wanting to be part of the playoffs anyways. They were right there with the Sabres most of the season, right?
They were Sabres were 3 points out.
Yeah. So, I mean, if Montreal
I might actually be salty if Montreal gets it, now that I think about that.
Yeah. Sporty, last kind of thing. So if Buffalo does use this pick to like go for a trade, what do you want with it?
Alexander Holtz would be nice. I wouldn't mind Cole Perfetti. I wouldn't think Marco Rossi or Lucas Raymond will fall. I would not mind defenseman. Jake Sanderson would be a nice fit.
Yeah.
You'd be down for Sanderson.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, hey, Sporty, thanks for coming on. We're gonna get Oakley because I feel like Oakley's gonna rage. He's waiting. So, thank you, Sporty, for coming on with your quick thoughts. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I like to set it with the 4M, but hey, Sporty, I'm sorry, man, that you didn't get it. And hey, let's hope the best for the Sabres this offseason.
Hopefully.
All right. See you,
Peace
man.
out, guys.
All right, let's get Oakley in here for his thoughts, and then we'll chat more.
Dang, too bad the Lightnings are a top 4 pick, because if they were a playing team, I'd gladly have them lose because we have their pick. Oh, man, that would be great.
Lightning.
We have Tampa's pick, and they who did we trade? I forgot who we traded.
Barkley. Goudreau.
Barkley. Good. Yeah, good.
All right, guys. Can we get justice for Oakley in the chat? We're about to add him, and Oakley, we got to see that Carlson jersey. I know you're probably actually you might have taken it off, but we'll see. All right, Oakley. Let's Oakley's not even showing his face. He's pissed. Oakley, what are your thoughts?
All right. Okay. All right. I had 3 good luck charms here.
All right.
None of them worked. I had the jersey. It's back there. It's gone. I had these 2 pucks here, and they're gone too. I'm done. No, I'm not doing with that.
You took the jersey
2
off?
chances to get number 1.
You're pissed. I'm sorry, man.
Hey, I want to
2 chances, bro. I mean, hey, at least we're not Detroit though. Dropping down from first to 4th.
So Oakley, Ottawa's at 3. Do you prefer one or the other between Byfield and Stützle?
So we have 3 and 5. So we're gonna probably get Stützle and Rossi at that matter.
Yeah.
So you would prefer Rossi or would you prefer Stützle and Drysdale?
I prefer Rossi. Yeah.
But if LA takes Stützle, will you be pissed with Byfield or you'll be fine with that?
Oh no! If they take Stützle, then we get Byfield. Easy.
Yeah, you'd be down with that. But you want Rossi over Drysdale? Sorry.
Yeah. I'd rather take Rossi than a defenseman in Drysdale because our defense core for the future is already set in stone.
All right, and yeah, I guess. So, is in your mind before, because we're gonna try to wrap up the stream, but before we get you going, but do you think Dorian won the trade, or do you think the Sharks are like? What do you think? Because Roach is over there thinking he's all good, but do you think you still won the trade, or what? What do you think?
If we would have got 1, yeah, number 1.
No, but now you think it's not a win still?
No.
Not a win.
I mean, we still get a good player, but no, it's not a win.
I mean, it's gonna depend how their pick this year picks out, and Norris works out too.
Yeah, Norris is gonna be a 3rd-line center for sure.
Yeah. All right, Oakley. Well, I appreciate it, man. I'm sorry. We're just going to chat here for maybe another 10, 15 minutes and then end stream, but I appreciate it, man. And yeah, I'm sorry that this happened.
Sorry, Owen.
Yeah. At least I got my rebuild, buddy. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
All right. Well, peace, man. Thank you.
Owen.
All right. Well, poor Owen. I know he's pretty sad.
Yeah, that's got to be tough for Sens fans.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. And Dino, I feel for you. As much as the Red Wings moved down to 4, we're talking about the Sens had an overall 25% chance of getting the first overall, and they dropped to 3 and 5.
Yeah,
I think Sens fans. Yeah,
I was gonna comment when Owen was in. He said Marco Rossi, which I found interesting, but I know that Rossi was playing in Ottawa, so maybe just an easier transition.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
But yeah, I think that's like I said. If Ottawa doesn't take Drysdale or doesn't want Drysdale, hopefully the Red Wings will be there to scoop him up.
Well, I'm saying I don't think the Sens will take Drysdale obviously at 3. So Drysdale will be there at 4 for the Sens for the Red Wings. Sorry, if they want to take him. Now we'll just answer some questions here before we head out. If either of you have to go.
I'm good.
I don't know if you got something going on, but if you guys want to just chill and ask some questions or answer some questions, for a bit. Hugh says, oh no, clicked on the wrong one. But people were already talking about Laffy and Byfield were going to be great additions to the team. I know Sens fans were saying that a lot. Yeah. Sorry, Hugh said John, you jinxed them with the jersey. I mean, I was just wearing the Sens jersey because we couldn't get a Sens fan on, but
Hashtag John the Jinx.
nah. Ered says I wanted Detroit or LA to win.
How would you want LA to win?
Dutchie says, why don't they do the lottery in the open? I mean, I get what he's saying, like them recording the lottery. Like,
gotcha.
So
Anaheim Ducks as well, John. Anaheim went from 4 to 6. I know. I'm sorry, man.
hey, but Anaheim's got. I like some of Anaheim's young prospects.
Yeah, Anaheim's got some good ones. Well, like I said to Roach, I know he doesn't like to hear it, but LA has a really good prospect system.
Yeah.
But yeah, guys, keep asking your questions. We'll answer some questions here before we head out. Trade Sens can make with their picks.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, I think Sens stay where they're at. I mean, Oakley said it there. Like, worst case scenario, they get one of Byfield and Stutzel, and they get one of Rossi and Drysdale. I don't think that's too bad at all coming out of the draft. Like, I was saying at the start, that's worst case scenario. You're still getting potentially 2 top 6 forwards, or you're getting a potentially top pairing defenseman in Drysdale. I mean, like I said, maybe it's a loss in the bigger picture, but I wouldn't say it's an entire loss. Like, I still think, if anything, Carlson's got to have a big bounce back for the Sharks to even be considered fair in that trade, because in my eyes, the Sens today still won that trade.
I agree. I think they won that trade too.
They just got more pieces on top of that first pick. So
yeah,
that first round pick. QC says, got to go back to work. Great stream, boys. Fun stuff. Hey, appreciate it, QC. I know people probably clipped our reactions. So they probably made my life easier, unless I have to go back and.
Can I just say something? The one time everybody wanted to see me rage, it actually didn't happen for once. So I'm actually really happy.
Blessed.
Honestly, Rocha, when it came out of the top 3, I thought we were gonna get it.
I literally tweeted it. I thought Ottawa was gonna get that first pick, and I was gonna flip out. I thought for sure. I was when it was Ottawa, LA, the placeholder. I'm like, there's no way the placeholder's gonna get the number 1 pick. There's just no way.
The only possible scenario that could have made that more controversial, if New Jersey was an LA spot, or if like Buffalo was like if New Jersey was in there on top of like Ottawa, San Jose's pick, on top of a placeholder, or if there was another placeholder, if there was like 2 placeholders or 3 placeholders, because that was possible. It was possible to have 2 or 3 placeholders.
Imagine if that happened. Oh my gosh!
But man, I cannot. I know I'm like laughing a bit, but a placeholder is gonna get Lafreniere.
Yeah, I
know.
Wow.
Like, it is kind of laughable just to think about it.
Crazy.
Like, a team gets an opportunity to advance into the playoffs, but if they don't, they get Lafreniere.
I know.
Again, potentially. Not saying they
That's a pretty good ultimatum, I guess you'd call it.
Yeah. No, because I know when fans kind of see their team get eliminated, they're usually obviously really pissed, and they just don't see it any other way, right?
Yeah.
But there's actually going to be a perspective here where fans are going to be like, "Hey, it's all good. We have a chance now at Lafreniere."
Yeah.
Because think about it. For Sabres fans coming in, they thought, oh, there was a chance we could jump into the top 3. They had a 6.5% at Lafreniere. Think about it. Each team that loses is going to get a 12.5%. As much as that's still kind of small, it's 1 out of 8 chance. So,
yeah. Crazy.
I don't know.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
So kind of, I guess maybe question or just some insight. I think the way I was feeling too, I would love to pick up Drysdale, but I'm also thinking too, now that we're not, I guess, sort of getting that maybe superstar like Lafreniere, what do you think the odds are that maybe the Red Wings could figure out maybe like a mid to late round first to trade back in and try and scoop up their perhaps potential tendy of the future if he falls late? I'm sure if he goes mid to early or like early to mid, then he won't.
Say that again. Are you saying for the Sens?
No, for the Red Wings first. Askarov. What are the odds they can trade back in to the first?
Sorry, I'm not understanding your question. Why? 'Cause they're from their 2nd round pick?
No. I'm just saying in general. Like, we're building up the defense, and now that we are not getting.
Well, I mean, I'm looking at that. If Stevie Y wanted to trade down, if that's what you're like, I mean, maybe the Red Wings trade down, and yeah, I know I could maybe see that. I'm just trying to think of a team that I guess has another. I mean, yeah, if they wanted to trade down to like maybe a spot like Buffalo,
Buffaloes, Buffaloes,
or maybe like I don't know whoever would be there, maybe Montreal at like 9. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, and then get a second round pick on top of it. I could maybe like would you be down to that to drop from 4 to 10, get a scare off, and get an additional second round pick?
I don't know. That's maybe what I'm thinking. Yeah.
I just don't know if that's worth. Like, I mean, I think a scare off could be a really good number 1.
I know. That's what I mean. I want the defenseman just as bad, but then I'm also looking too. It's like, you know what I mean? If you don't have that enough help up front, which I was hoping if we got Lafreniere, that would be a big boost. Then it's like you definitely need some help on the back end. So we need a goalie for the future.
Yeah. Well, I'm just thinking for the Red Wings, Sider and Drysdale are both right shot defensemen, right?
Correct.
Yeah, so that's interesting. I mean, I know Sanderson's a right. There's no left shot defensemen that are going to go in that top 10.
Yeah.
So, I mean, right shot defensemen are usually rare. So that's another thing where it's like if you want that right shot defenseman and Drysdale's off the board, that's why some people are thinking maybe Sanderson goes 7, 8, 9 kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Marc-Andre, that's what we've been talking about. Yeah, any team that loses in the play-in round has a 1 in 8 chance to win. So if you weren't understanding what I was saying, then Marc-Andre put it in writing there.
Thank you, Mark.
Crazy.
What happened to Sider? Is he cracking the roster next year? I could maybe see it. Honestly, that guy has had he's had a quick transition, to be honest.
Yeah, man. Honestly, if you look at some of his highlights in Grand Rapids, I would say he made probably as good of a transition someone could make from overseas.
Yeah, I mean, and look what Cardinal said, and this is where some fans are going to have different perspectives. Yeah. He goes, my son said he wants the Oilers to just win the playoff round. I'm with him, but I can't get away with a chance at number 1 again. It's like, Cardinal, I mean, I think the Oilers, I know the Oilers are not that deep of a team yet, but I think the Oilers have a chance to go on a run. So it's like, what are the Oilers' value at this point? A 12.5% chance at Lafreniere, or I would say maybe a 25% chance of going on a run for the Cup.
Yeah.
Because I think, if anything, I'm thinking of top 5 teams, top 6 teams that could go on a run this playoffs, and I'm thinking the Oilers are one of those teams.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how. Do you guys agree? Like, when I look at Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl, when you looked at the Penguins in 2016 and 2017, they had so many injuries. But when you have players like Crosby and Malkin, you can go places. I think that's been proven.
Yeah, trust me, I know firsthand.
Yeah, exactly. So,
yeah, John, because I also think that now that both of them have established themselves, not saying that they weren't coming into the league, but I just feel like they're going to be really hungry. So I also agree with you. I just think I could see them just being hungrier than maybe they've been shown before.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this is a good question. Actually, this is interesting because of the Jets forward group. If they get Lafreniere, do they trade Ehlers or Laine for a defenseman?
Yes, Laine.
Lock it in. That'd be crazy, though.
Wow.
I mean, if you think about it, the Jets have 4 elite wingers: Wheeler, Connor, Ehlers, Laine.
Hey, we have a defenseman that we could trade for Laine.
No, Burns, Jets. I suggested it, but it would have to be bad contracts going the other way. No one's taking that Burns contract straight up. But
hey, I'm cool with that.
Let's see. Oh, this is interesting. I forgot. I haven't mentioned this yet. I had a conversation with someone yesterday about this. If a placeholder was somehow to get it, it was just as a joke, obviously. But Taylor Hall's first overall thing, when Taylor Hall's on a team and the team gets first overall.
Oh.
Taylor Hall with Edmonton. Taylor Hall goes to New Jersey, and New Jersey gets 2 first overalls.
Oh, my God. And the Coyotes will get it this year?
Coyotes getting it this year. Guys, do we think it's possible that the Coyotes get the first overall pick now?
They could.
Taylor Hall jokes around about it on Twitter still. Like, he's going like, oh, I have like the luck.
Honestly, I think Nashville will probably beat them in the playoff. So they could. They definitely could.
AZ Sports Guy. If AZ Sports Guy's in the stream, I actually want to get him in here for his thoughts. But yeah, man, I don't know. Yeah, Cardinal I was just gonna say that. I don't know why I haven't talked about it yet.
Wow, that would be crazy.
Brendan said I posted that about 30 minutes ago. Sorry, Brendan, but big shout out to you. Welcome to the channel if you're a new subscriber. Crazy Dog says it's very possible. Raga says Arizona for number 1 pick. Laugh out loud. Parker says, what would you think if Jets get first pick and trade Laine or Ehlers for Josh Manson? No. Man, Josh Manson's being too overrated by some people. He's a good defensive defenseman, but I would never make that trade if I'm the Jets. maybe attach a couple more things on top of Manson to make that trade. Love this channel. Hey, Brendan, I really appreciate that. We'll stay live till about maybe 9. Answer a few more questions. But Roach, Dino, do you want to say anything else to add to what we've already kind of said?
I'm just I'm just happy y'all wanted to see me rage and you guys didn't get that rage moment, but it just sucks that the 1 year the Sharks, like obviously, we got Tomas Hertl in 16, but the 1 year the Sharks absolutely suck. We don't have a first round pick, and that hurts. I mean, to have the 3rd pick this year would have been great. Obviously, I would know about prospects more if the Sharks actually had that pick, but it just sucks that the Sharks, the 1 year were really bad, don't have that pick. And Mofo, sorry, bud, but LA didn't get the first pick either, bud.
I know. Hey, but they still get 2nd overall. That's still a pretty good spot to be at. I was also just going to say, and I think Marc-Andre just asked it. So all the 7 teams that are not participating in the play-in rounds right now can make trades actually, like right now. If they wanted to make trades, they could make trades like right now today. So the Red Wings, but it has to be between them. So like the Red Wings can make trades with the Sens. The Red Wings can make a trade with the Ducks. So they can't make trades with the play-in teams, but they can make trades among each other, if that makes sense.
So maybe we'll see some action.
Yeah, we could. Now that we know where everyone's at, we could see it. And then obviously after the playoffs are done, it's free reign kind of thing. How do you start the lottery without having the playoffs first? Well, John, there you go. Sharing the names here. Anyways, I've talked about it. There's a second lottery. It's pretty straightforward. Obviously, we didn't think this was going to happen.
Yeah.
We thought maybe a placeholder was going to get like the 3rd overall pick potentially.
Not potential for number 1.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Wow. Do you think the NHL will change the lottery after the Red Wings got 4th? Well, Daniel, there's already been conversations switching the lottery. The problem is with what happened this year in the 2014 format, it was a really tough situation. But I want to ask you guys, especially Dino, but both of you because I know Dino's pretty still cheese, but if the playoffs, again, knock on wood, I really hope this is not the case, but if the playoffs don't happen, Dino, is that going to make you more pissed off about how this format went down? Because this format went down based on the playoffs happening.
Right. That's a good point. I mean, I guess, maybe I would be a little more pissed because then I guess the lottery then would, if there were no playoffs, it would get realigned somehow for that.
I don't know what's going to happen. Yeah, that's the weird part. I think, and that's why I think the NHL, regardless, is just going to push for the play-ins to happen. And if they have to cancel halfway, they have to, which would be, I think, more of a controversy. But what are they going to do? If it doesn't happen, how are they going to like align those percentages? Is each team part of the play-ins going to get like a 6.25% chance?
Yeah.
Right?
Wow.
So I think, I guess if it wasn't, I would probably be more pissed just because it would be just as random as the lottery usually is.
I mean, it's happened before. Like Crosby's draft was like insane. I mean, look at Pittsburgh, man. I always look at Pittsburgh and like, man, the luck that Pittsburgh got: Fleury, Crosby, Malkin, consecutive years.
Yeah, and then, I know it's just, and you look at like the success they've had, just not with Fleury anymore, but like collectively with all of those guys were so instrumental.
And that's why I think a lot of people look at Toronto and it's like, if Toronto can't find success, it's low-key kind of embarrassing. I mean, Toronto didn't get as good as those 3 guys, but they still got Nylander, Marner, Matthews on top of signing a guy like Tavares. So
hey, what about Riley? Can't forget your boy.
Yeah, I mean that was but that wasn't consecutive. That was 2012.
No.
But yeah. Wait, what are you saying? Crazy Dog? Bob McKenzie said Team E with a 2.5% chance to get the number 1 pick. Got it. That's the 12th seed in lottery percentages.
So he's saying like that's what the team percentage would have been to get the number 1 pick if there was no lottery. If there was no plans. So a team with a 2.5% chance got the number 1 pick, basically. I think that's what he's trying to say. I think.
No, he's not. Well, you can't be saying that because there's more of a percentage overall. There's like a 25% chance of any of the teams. But I think I think Crazy Dog, just try to like say that in different wording. I don't know what he's trying to say, but I kind of get it. I don't know. Sabalski says, "Hey Liam, how have you been lately? Which team from the play-in round would you be the least upset with getting the first?" Oh, he's saying, so he's asked the most upset. Who would you be the least upset to get the first overall.
Oh yeah. Hey Austin, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, I guess the lead. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe a team like, oh, maybe a team like Columbus. But again, I don't know. Maybe I'll throw out a name like Columbus. But I mean, I know for like in terms of maybe the market and the hype for Lafreniere probably wouldn't be best there. But I don't know. I think there probably are some other teams that I feel as though maybe haven't been as lucky over the years with, I don't know, like player rosters or like previous drafts.
Oh, I get what that's crazy. Sorry to interrupt. I get what Crazy Dog's saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you know how obviously the pot just consists of a bunch of like balls, obviously, right?
Yeah.
So I know what he's saying now because I understand the lottery. I just had to read it from Bob McKenzie. Anyways, I don't know why I had to read it. I just thought about it. Anyways, so basically in the pot, it was the balls were representing Team A through Team E, right? Or Team. Wait, 12. How many teams were in the pot? It was 15, was it? Yeah. But anyways, I think it was like a 1% and then a 1.5. Anyways, yeah, Team E in the pot only had a 2.5% chance.
Okay.
That's what he's saying.
Okay, I got it now.
So basically the Team E ball was pulled for the first overall, and that only had a 2.5% chance of happening.
That's crazy.
Out of all the possibilities, that only had a 2.5% chance of happening.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Every fan of the play-in team should go and buy a lottery ticket tonight.
Yeah, for real, dude.
And here we go. Our question kind of being answered a little bit by Bob McKenzie here. He just tweeted a minute ago. If the 2019-2020 return to play does not occur for any reason, the teams with the 8th to 15th lowest point percentage at the pause would equal 12.5%. We already know that. Again, the number one overall. So I'm confused. I thought it was 12.5 regardless, but he's saying I'm so confused, to be honest. This lottery is so confusing.
Yeah, there'll have to be much more clarification.
I know we have to do more research. I don't get it though. Like he's saying 12.5. I thought it was already 12.5% regardless.
Winslow, the placeholder got the number one pick. Winslow.
So maybe it is off point percentage. Maybe Montreal does have a higher percentage than other teams. I don't know. Man, I wish someone would just come out with a big like article just simplifying it. I don't understand why it's so complicated.
Yeah.
Like, why hasn't the NHL when Gary Bettman did his press conference, he did not explain it well at all.
No.
Like I don't understand why someone can't just make a document of all this, like all of the scenarios.
Someone make a Venn diagram.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Platt says, to be honest, boys, I think the NHL head office also has no idea what's actually going on. I wouldn't be honest. I actually think like there's just so much confusion with everything right now. I swear, the fact that they haven't announced a hub city when they were supposed to announce a hub city like a week and a half ago.
Yeah.
You know, honestly thinking, I wonder if the NHL would rather had one of these teams at the number one pick in case a scenario like it doesn't resume happens. Because then they would have just done it based off a point percentage.
I thought it was 2. I thought regardless, it's a 12.5% chance for. But what Bob McKenzie's saying is kind of confusing me. But I'm going to try to look through his tweets and see what he's saying. And Alan doing the math for us. Thank you, Alan. We already knew that, but thank you. When does the NHL start? Hopefully June 30th, like scheduled.
July
30th, yeah.
I went June 30th.
Yeah, me too.
Laugh will go number 1. Drysdale to LA. Wow. No, man. I don't think Drysdale to LA. Stützle and Rossi to Ottawa and Byfield to Detroit.
On the defensive end, LA.
Okay, so I'm going to try to pull it up here. But, yeah, I mean, I kind of wanted to tell the viewers what's up before. I mean, it's one of those things like, yeah, it's just so confusing. And no one's really explained it that well, which is frustrating.
Anthony, that'd be a better question for you just put that on. That'd be a better question for these two to answer because they know.
So what would be your reaction? The Panthers are the placeholder team to get the number 1 pick, and does it make sense for us to draft Alexei when we already have a number 1? Alexi's not a center, Anthony. So you get Lafreniere next to Barkov.
It would make sense then.
Yeah.
Put him with Barkov. There you go.
Yeah. Cardinal says I would have had a Crosby style lottery. Pac-Man says I would have no idea what it'll take with the Wings to get a top pick. Hey, Chance again. Let's see. It will be another draft lottery with the same percentage. Well, It's just for the number 1 pick, guys. It's not like all this happened for nothing. Everything stays the same. It's just for the number 1.
Yeah, just 1 card.
If Arizona gets first overall, can Taylor Hall get banished from the NHL? Potentially.
For real. Like, Jesus. Man.
What team do you guys think Laffy would want to go to? I think Montreal.
Yeah, I think I'm just assuming anywhere close to home. So whether that be Montreal or maybe even Ottawa.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then
confirmed. So I don't know why Bob McKenzie's confusing it. So he goes, there will be a phase 2 draft lottery, as we already know, after qualifying round and before playoffs. So in between, 8 losers of qualifier round will have equal 12.5%. So I was right. It is.
Okay.
But I just don't understand, why would it be the same? Like, that's why I'm just confused. Because he goes, if it doesn't happen, the teams with the 8th to 15th lowest point percentage at the pause would get equal shots. 12. Oh, I'm stupid. I know what he's saying now.
15 will get equal.
I know what he's saying. I read over that for some reason. So yeah, so I get what he's saying now. So just the rank. So Toronto would not be in, or 8. Oh yeah, Toronto is, or
what is Toronto?
I don't know. Would Toronto be in that?
So who would be 8 through 15 then?
Wait,
Somebody
8
would be in that.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, so that's 8. It's split in half. It's split in half. Yeah, so Toronto wouldn't be in that. If the play-in rounds don't happen, Toronto would not get a chance at Lafreniere.
Like, who would be in that? Like Montreal, Chicago?
Yeah. So, yeah, guys, if the play-in rounds don't happen, it'll be Columbus gets a shot at Lafreniere, Montreal gets a shot at Lafreniere, Rangers get a shot at Lafreniere, and Panthers get a shot at Lafreniere. On the west side, it would be Arizona, Minnesota, Chicago, and Winnipeg.
Winnipeg. Okay.
So if the playoffs don't happen, those teams I just listed will get a shot at Lafreniere.
Yeah. I was gonna say maybe this is kind of random too, but someone was asking what team would you want like him to go to? Maybe Minnesota. I think actually Chris maybe mentioned that, but
yeah, Chris said that
would be deserving of a perennial player like Lafreniere.
Yeah, they really have never had star players.
No, Brendan. The Leafs would take Lafreniere, and I told Dino this. The Leafs would go into next year having Lafreniere, Matthews, Marner, Nylander, Tavares, Nick Robertson as their top 6.
Jesus.
Right, okay, that's less confusing. HCH can explain things, I think, not badly, eh? Sometimes. When will the number 1 pick be revealed? So, Jack, not until after the play-in round. So, say the play-in rounds start July 30th. I corrected myself there. I think they kind of said it might take up to 2 weeks, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Hey, so, John, can we get a little preview here? Let's get a little preview to reaction if you guys lose and you get the number 1 pick.
If we get the number 1 overall?
Let's get a little preview.
I don't know. I think I'm going to start the pre-parade over there. I'm going to set up the pre-parade for 2021. And Carnell says it. Well, this is what I'm saying. If you get Lafreniere, you're going Kapanen for a defenseman and not even thinking twice about it. And honestly, I would consider trading Anderson and trying to get maybe a younger goalie. I don't know. I just think if you get a guy like Lafreniere, try to get a younger goalie, create some cap space, at least for cap chill 2021. But that's the thing. If somehow a team like the Leafs or the Jets, like one of those teams that have a lot of cap with guys, if they get a player like Lafreniere, I wouldn't even say they're cap chill anymore, because at the end of the day, you can create cap space. You can lose some of that offense and have Lafreniere, who's making a cap hit of $925K.
Exactly. It's almost worked in, like swinging.
Imagine getting a guy immediately that can produce 60 points, 50 points at the very least in his first year. $925K against the cap.
Yeah, on a minimum contract.
Yeah.
Wow. The first round pick in the NHL only makes that much.
Yeah.
Well, more than that, Roche. It's one of those things. His base salary is going to be that, but on top of rookie bonus, like all that,
maybe endorsements too.
It literally could go up to like $3 million.
That's crazy. That a number 1 overall pick cap hit would only be $900,000. That's crazy.
Like Matthews, yeah. I think Matthews with his bonuses and what he did in his first year, I think he made it around $3 million.
Okay.
Again, taking account with tax and all of that, but
yeah.
Now he's making the big bucks.
Laugh for Roman Josi straight up. Whoa. Well, where did that trick come from, Jack? Yeah, I mean, I think that was kind of mentioned. Buffalo might go for a scare off at 8. That's interesting.
I actually was thinking about that too, perhaps.
There's a few teams that I think in around that mid to that spot. I would say Buffalo, Chicago. It depends where they fall. Like you said, I mean, if Detroit, you never know what they do. Even for a team like Ottawa, they have that pick from. Someone can help me, but I know they have that pick in the middle from which team now? I'm really drawing a blank.
Oh,
But
I just saw.
Ottawa has 3 first-round picks. They have a pick that falls in around the middle.
Yeah, where did that other one come from?
So I wonder if they are going to trade up or if a guy like Jack Quinn, but I know someone will know in the chat. I just forget.
I saw it right before I came on here too, that they could have 3 first-round picks, but now I forget.
Let's see. Oh, Pajot, Islanders. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Daniel clutched up. Right when he said Pajot, I was like, oh, yeah, Islanders. A first, a second, and a third for Pajot. I still can't believe that trade happened.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, my God. That's almost as bad as when the Red Wings got for a first, a second, and third for Tatar.
Thomas Tatar.
The Red Wings are still probably laughing on that one for a bit.
Yeah.
They got Joe Veleno with that first-round pick.
Yes, they did, who I'm also excited for. Let's give some respect for Joey Veleno.
Oh. Just alone, getting Joe Veleno and trading away Tatar, who is like not doing much for the Red Wings, not too shabby, and you got a second and third on top of that. I know it's lotto protected, but that's what I'm saying, Gabby. If it falls in around like, say, 15, 16 area-ish, or 16, I guess, you never know. Askarov could fall to there. You never know.
Yeah. But I don't think Askarov's going to be the next Vasilevsky. Do you guys think so as well?
I don't know. Some people have talked about is he going to be the next Vasilevsky or Price? It's so tough to – goalies are the toughest to analyze early on. Like, people need to understand forwards are the easiest. Forwards are the easiest. Defense are more difficult because defense don't develop until they're 23, 24, 25.
Yeah.
Goalies, it's very rare you see a goalie come to the league. Like, there's 2 in the league right now, Samsonov and Carter Hart.
Mm-hmm.
And you can argue, I mean, even Shesterkin, though. Shesterkin's already 23, 24, so you're seeing it right there.
Yeah, exactly.
He's already kind of older. Same thing with Merzlikins. He's older too, right? Yeah. So it's like you gotta wait on a goalie till 25, 26 to really see his full value.
He was when he got drafted?
Pardon?
How old was Vasilevsky when he was drafted? Was he like
I don't know. I want to say he was like 18, 19. It's close as a Ranger. Let me clarify. They can only get the first overall pick with their own pick. We get the worst of Carolina or Toronto's pick. It's cool. It's so confusing for me. I get what people are saying. Toronto's pick that was traded. I'm drawing a blank here. Yeah, Toronto's pick was lottery protected. So, like I said, Toronto can get Lafreniere because it's lottery protected. But if it's out or top 10 protected, maybe. Yeah, I think it's top 10 protected. So if it's outside of the top 10, that pick goes to Carolina. So it's one of those things. I think the pick would go to 2021, and that the Rangers. I literally don't know. The Rangers could get it. I don't know, man. It's so confusing.
Like, I know in the NBA. So let's say Toronto, you guys do get the number 1 pick. I know in the NBA, the following first round pick the following year is unprotected that the other team gets. I don't know.
No, it's different with the NHL. Yeah, it's different with the NHL. But you are. But the 2021 though, regardless, is unprotected for the Leafs.
Okay.
Just in that case of the trade. So say the Leafs do get into that top 10, the pick that they traded the Hurricanes then changes to 2021.
Yep.
And that's unprotected. So say the Leafs shit the bed.
Somehow.
The Hurricanes get that pick regardless.
Yeah.
Sorry, I know we extended here, but people are asking some good questions.
Yeah.
Do you guys got to go somewhere?
Nope.
I feel bad. Dino, maybe? Dino's hungry a bit.
I might head out, but
yeah, Dino, how about you head out? Me and Rocha close up the stream.
Yeah. Okay, well then, hey, let me just take a minute, John. Thank you so much for having me on. Thank you, everyone. You know what? Still, I'll hold up the shirt one last time. Didn't get it, boys, but that's okay. You know, you got to go through hardships. You're a true fan. You got to stick with them.
Hey, well, Dino, I really appreciate you coming on. Hey, you and Rochita met now, so.
Yeah, Rocha, appreciate it too, and congratulations on, in a way, I guess.
In a way, yeah, indirectly, you didn't get absolutely screwed.
For the longest time growing up, the Red Wings were probably my most hated team I went against. Obviously, the rivalry there, but now, they haven't been good in a while, so now I kind of feel bad for them.
It's even crazy. Just before you go, Dino, yeah, like isn't it crazy as a fan? Like the Red Wings just had these insane rivalries against the Blackhawks, against the Blues, against the Sharks, and it's like now that they're in the East, those rivalries have kind of gone away.
I know. And honestly, I would say I kind of miss it. I do
too. I do too.
I miss the West.
Yeah. Well, off the wall, last statement to Dino says Detroit getting Drysdale at 4. Dino, would you be okay with that?
Approved.
All right. Well, as me and Rocha are just going to chat to close out the stream here. But Dino, thank you so much. Guys, big Dino hype in the chat. I'm sure he's going to come on again for the channel. And yeah, I guess Dino, I know we'll chat, but I'll be seeing you tomorrow, of course.
For sure.
All right. See you, man.
Take care. Let's go. Let's get hyped.
Hey, big hype. All right. Hey, let's go, Roach. All right, the close up. Roach, let's have a chat here. Roach, I'm hyped I got you on, man. You're a sick dude. Sus King, of course. We didn't get any Rocha scenes or anything, sus moments in this stream, but yeah, I don't know, man. It's I know you're not the biggest hockey, but just in general, like when we look at sports and like we look at how crazy 2020, doesn't this just like add to how crazy 2020's been?
Yeah, I mean, a team that's playing for the playoffs right now is gonna get the #1 pick. That's insane. It's crazy.
I know. Yeah, guys, ask me and Kurocha questions because what do you think? Maybe I know I said till 9. It's 9:13 now. Maybe we'll actually serious cut off at maybe 9:30. We'll head out.
I have nowhere to go.
Nowhere to go. Okay. Well, we'll try to get Rocha some new subscribers, guys. Make it worth his while. Guys, please go subscribe to your boy Rocha. One of the funniest guys I know, if not the funniest guy I know. I would say Josh is up there. Sean's up there. Cardinal's a funny dude. Off the wall sick. So there's a bunch of funny people on YouTube, but Rocha is just the combination of funny and sus. You know, we have our sus moments on Hot Take Hockey. So please go subscribe to your boy Rocha. His link is in the description. Yeah, guys, and subscribe to HTH, of course. I mean, I haven't really been plugging too much, but I know we're close to 12.4. We're 1 away. So if someone wants to clutch it up, we're 1 away from 12.4.
Get this man. Get it.
Let's get it. Yeah. I mean, my goal was 13K potentially by my birthday. That's not going to happen. My birthday's in, can I do math? Like 8 days, 7 days.
Nice.
So maybe we can get 12.5 at my birthday. Maybe. We'll see. My birthday's July 3rd, but hey, maybe we can get 13K before the playoffs start. I'd be down for that. Yeah, Hassan says the draft is legitimately rigged. Connor Burke says, if you like sus boys, Rocha is your guy. Connor Burke, what a legend.
Oh my God, Connor.
W52 says, check my opinion in the Discord. The other 7 play-in losers will be 9 through 15. Yes, exactly. Because Buffalo got knocked down to 8 and so on and so forth. Wow. Oakley says, Rocha trolled the system and forced the Sens to get 3rd and 5th. Not fair.
Hey, listen, now that y'all got 3rd and 5th, I feel bad. I just didn't want you guys getting #1, okay?
Yeah, well, Brandon Odell, I know it says a playoff team is getting Lafreniere. I just feel like, I mean, we've talked about it. Teams like Minnesota, Montreal, Chicago, really in the playoffs.
It's true.
Like, so if they lose and get stomped on, but then again, we'll see what happens. I just want to check Discord quick because W52 he said his opinion or something. I don't know. Oh, I'm not going to the open chat. I thought you DM'd me or something. Let's see. Hey, Live in LeBarbridge says I just subbed to Rocha. There you go.
Appreciate that. Everybody who's up tonight, I appreciate you guys.
Yeah, I mean, great guy, but 49ers, I don't know what this guy's saying sometimes.
Bro, John, come on. You know we're winning the division this year. You already know it, dude.
Bro, I don't even care. Literally, our division's the hardest. I don't think there's any debate there.
I agree.
With what the Cardinals did this offseason, we're the hardest division. Isaiah said, John, who's more sus, me or Rocha? Rocha still, but you're getting a little too close. Yeah, for now. Alyssa says, yo, Rocha, I'm proud of you for making the Sens not get the first pick.
Oh, you're welcome.
Hey, Ray Bro says, I'm getting ready for my draft analysis. Scouted more than 100 players in this draft. Hey, Ray Bro, that's sick. Yeah, I got to do more work on it because I've done my research and enough watching for the top, like maybe 30. But outside of that, I know for football, your guys B money. I feel like for my channel, it's definitely Ray Bro. Ray Bro goes all the way for prospects. So respect to the guy. Hype Boy says Ottawa's centerman position is stacked. Yeah, I mean, if they get a guy like Marco Rossi people that didn't know, he actually played for the Ottawa 67's OHL team. So if he gets drafted to the Sens, he's not going too far. And here you go. Me and Rocha, I know Rocha asked, we might be doing a collab on his channel sometime. But Rocha, just quick, you don't have to spoil your actual team, but maybe list some of your favorites. And then, guys, you can go watch my video if you want to know which team I think could win.
My favorites for the Cup this year is probably definitely Boston. I know Washington had a good year. Nashville, I know they got a lot of talent up front. Honestly, just anybody but Vegas at this point. Anybody but Vegas win the Cup for me, and I'm fine.
I was about to spit on my water. If Vegas wins, we're getting you on for the rage. The rage that we didn't get today.
Yeah, maybe it's going to happen then. Jeez.
All right. And yeah, guys, as people leave, we get to give more attention to other people that are in the stream. So in a way, we obviously want more people in the stream, but the people that I've missed, I am sorry for that. But who do you think Edmonton should get? Jared, obviously if Edmonton gets that first, it's Lafreniere. But if they go to I don't know. I could see Edmonton if they get close to that kind of, I don't know, 10, 11, whatever. Or no, I guess they wouldn't be that low. But if a guy like Jake Sanderson, they just need to work on their defense. I mean, I feel like their offense, if they get a guy like, I don't know. If a guy like Anton Lundell somehow fell, he's a good two-way centerman. What did Cardinals say? Yeah, Trevor says Stutzel and Raymond to Ottawa. Joe NHL. Hey, Joe NHL, that's like the classic name on ESHL for NHL 20. I hate my name. Or I hate my team, sorry. Solaire, let's go. Says, let's go Habs. Rye Guy says, let's go Vegas now. Uh-oh. Rye Guy.
Wow.
Mike says, how are you guys? I'm doing well. Roach, how are you feeling after that?
I'm happy. LA nor Ottawa got the first pick, so I'm happy.
I know. I cannot believe that. Roach, guys, we're going to clip that. This guy's face when he realized that the combination of LA and Ottawa getting with the Sharks pick was 66%. And luckily, it was the only other possibility.
Oh, my God.
I know Dino is very disappointed in that. Nashville will be scary if they get first overall. Yeah, 100%.
Yes. Absolutely.
I think they have confidence in Saros because Rene is probably going to retire in the next year or two.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God. Isaiah asking the most sus question.
What do you have?
Asking the same question again that I think he asked the other night about who's more attractive, this guy.
Oh, my God.
This was great, though. Yeah, Cardinal, I really appreciate and Cardinal, I don't know if you're near your setup. Before we get off, if you wanted to hop in quick just to say hi to the viewers.
Let's go. Let's get Sir Cardinal on here.
Yeah, let me know if you want to come in quick. We'll probably stay live here for another 10 minutes. So will you guys be live streaming when we find out who gets the first pick? Yeah, I mean, maybe I get Rocha back on, or I don't know who I'm going to get back on. I'm probably thinking, it really depends. I usually try to get, fan reactions based on what's going on. So say if it's, I don't know.
You got to get Sir on if it's the Oilers.
That's what I'm saying. If the Oilers lose and the Oilers have a chance, I'll get probably an Oilers fan. I'll probably get a Leafs fan, Habs fan, or maybe I'm just the Leafs fan that represents that probably. Imagine this Blackhawks power play: Lafreniere, Taves, and Kane. I want Vegas to win the Cup because they deserve it. Wow.
They don't deserve the Cup at all.
Low-key Josh fan or what?
Yes, he is.
Hey, John, I'm back. 230 likes. Let's go. We have 230 likes. Damn. Look at that ratio. You guys are actually unreal, guys. Thank you so much. I don't even know if we got 12.4. Hey, I don't know if it's showing up on YouTube, but on my dashboard it says 12.4. You guys are legendary. Thank you so much, guys.
Here you go.
Let's go. Man,
Sir
the grind's
Cardinal,
been real.
you don't need StreamYard. He just sends you a link.
Yeah, Sir Cardinal. I'll send you the link right now on Twitter, on DMs.
Somebody earlier asked what my favorite sport is. Like I said earlier, it's baseball and football. Hockey's it's up there. I love hockey, but it's definitely not my favorite.
Yeah. Yeah, Cardinal, you don't need anything. You literally just go on your literally laptop or computer or whatever setup you have. Can the Canucks win? Yeah. If the Canucks lose, they can get Lafreniere. Luke says, I do not get how this draft works and what this is for. So Luke Baker, I'll try to explain it to everyone else. We got 100 in the live stream right now. I'm going to explain it one more for you guys. I'll make a video tomorrow, probably, potentially, but I'll explain it one more time. So basically, guys, this was for the top 3 picks, like any other year, but it was different. So they had basically team A through team whatever, as placeholder percentages. And as it was said, the team E ball was pulled and it had like a 2.5% chance. So Ottawa with the Sharks pick jumped to 3. LA jumped to 2, but a placeholder ball was pulled for the number 1 overall pick, which should be Lafreniere. So now with the play-in rounds, the qualifying rounds, whatever you want to call it, it's some people will, I don't know, Rocha, do you call it the playoffs? I feel like it's not technically the playoffs. It's kind of the qualifying for the playoffs.
Yeah, I like a qualifying round.
After that qualifying round, before the top 16 for the playoffs start, so in between that frame, they're going to do a second lottery between the 8 teams that lost in those qualifying rounds, and each team's going to get an equal percent. So think about it as 8 balls. I got this random thing right here. So if 8 balls get thrown into a little tub, right? They're going to close their eyes. This is not actually what's going to happen exactly, but there's 8 balls in the tub. They're going to pull it. Oh my God, Leafs get Lafreniere. No, but like that's literally what's going to happen. The 8 teams that lose, they're all going to be in like the thing and each get an equal percent chance. Crazy. Yeah, Matthews Martin Lafreniere would be insane. So yeah, Cardinal, I sent you the link if you want to join before we end here. Just let me know. They should have done the entire lottery after the play-in round. But Joe, NHL, you need to realize the problem with that is then teams are going to definitely lose on purpose. Like, you understand that? Because the teams would have a chance at all 3 top picks.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, Roach, do you agree with that? Because think about it. Obviously, this was an unlikely scenario, but at the end of the day, if they waited till after the play-in rounds, those teams would get a chance at 1, 2, and 3.
Mm-hmm.
So people need to understand that. Hey, yeah. Cardinals waiting. We'll get Cardinal in here. HH being a fan. Who do you want Lafreniere to go to from a competitive perspective? Yeah, like I said, I mean, as a Leafs fan, not Montreal, but if Montreal gets it, I'm not going to say they're undeserving because they weren't really that good of a team. They were like 3 points up on the Sabres, who had a legit shot at getting it. Rios, kind of. I kind of figured out the situation. So I think there's a potential of them getting it if the Leafs are in the top 10, which is unlikely. But all right, we'll get Cardinal in here. Sir Cardinal.
What's up, folks?
How is it going?
I don't know. It's with my green screen, but hey, yeah, good times.
Cardinal, yeah, thoughts on, I mean, you're in kind of a similar situation as me as a fan. I would say maybe in a different scenario more because I feel like the Oilers have been, I would say, out of the playoffs, in the playoffs for 1 year and then out last year, and now they are back in. So I know your son said, let's just go for it. Do you feel that the Oilers can go on a run, or do you think that
sure,
you would want that chance for Lafreniere?
Well, you know what? It's a win-win. Like, regardless, I'd rather see them win and do well in the playoffs. Obviously, that's the first thing, because we've had so many snake-bitten years. It's time that we advance with McDavid and company, but it's creeping up at the back of my mind, man. If we lose, we have a chance. And wow.
So I'll ask you a scenario question, because this for me is like kind of, it's been going through my head as we've been doing this. So say Oilers beat the Blackhawks. Oilers advance to, let's say the semis, or they advance to the Western Conference Final but lose. But at the same time, before that, the Blackhawks got Lafreniere. Would you be pissed off?
Nah, man. It's all about winning now. We got it. We've got our eggs in our basket. We got to go. We got to start winning. Edmonton's got to get back on board, back like they were in the 80s. It's no more losing, no more.
Yeah, I agree. I would think in the back of my head I would be maybe a low-key cheese, because knowing if they lost they could get it. But I think at the end of the day, anyone that knows this game or has watched this game enough knows how valuable winning is in that culture. Because at the end of the day, you've seen it with Edmonton, their struggles. You've seen it with a team like Buffalo, Toronto. When you get in the habit of just losing, it comes to the point you need absolute superstars to get out of that. Like, it's going to take – and you're seeing it with Buffalo right now. They're in just such a rut. They just have Eichel, and they have nothing else working for them, and they can't get out of that rut.
Yeah, I agree. But we don't want to piss off McDavid any further, I don't think. We want to keep him for his whole career, so I think it's time to we start winning. Yeah,
exactly. And I mean, you want to move on from certain things. Like, I'm sure McDavid in the back of his head is like, man, Hull could have been here. Like, there could have been a few. I mean, the Yakupov pick, like the Oilers, like a lot of other teams, could have been in maybe a lot better of a situation. But I think you're right. I think McDavid, even Draisaitl, like I think Draisaitl after last season, after his 50 goal, like I think he was the most pissed on that team.
Totally. I could see it in his face at the end of the season. It's just it's time now. And
sorry, was it 40 goals? Why am I confused?
I think he got it 50 exactly.
Oh yeah,
he
it's
had 50.
Exactly 50 last year. He was right behind Ovechkin, and this year he was close to 50 too. So it's time to win. That's all it is. Oiler fans, we got to win now.
You can tell both of them. Like I think Draisaitl and McDavid are two guys you really want on your team. Like they got that competitive edge. Like they give me the Crosby vibes completely. Like how competitive they are, and like if they lose, like they're one of those guys. Like they're not talking like for a while. They're just working out and ready for next season kind of thing.
Yeah, I just think it's time to push. We gotta get some. I think I was watching your video about Pekka Rinne possibly coming to Edmonton, that hot take trade. Interesting
I know.
theory.
I always and that's why I said I always include one hot take at the end of those videos. And that's why I said in a bigger sense, I think that could be a smaller trade of like, what do you think of Arvidsson for like Puljujarvi and a pick, like a second or first? Like I think for both sides that could work out because I think Arvidsson could be a great winger for McDavid. Absolutely,
but I think we have our top set with Cassian, and I don't know. The left wing is kind of open right now. I don't know what.
I really thought, and again, maybe it's just an adjustment period for Athanasiou, but it just when I was watching all those games, it just didn't look what I thought it was gonna like. Athanasiou was struggling. He was still struggling.
I think he just needs that one full season under his belt. I think he was still getting used to him. The COVID thing happened really quickly, and he was only there for like a few games. So give him some time to gel with his new teammates. I think he can be pretty good if we do sign him for like a 1 year extension, maybe 2 year, and just
he's an RFA.
Yeah,
so the others have control on him.
You got give him a bridge deal, see what he can do in a full year with that system. I think he'll be a lot better.
I actually liked Ennis a lot when he stepped in. He was looking really good.
Yeah, he was really good. I enjoyed him. Hopefully we can resign him for the fourth line. He was actually really good to watch. So hopefully, crossing fingers.
So Rocha, now that Cardinals on, you're still saying the same thing. You're gonna be the most pissed that the Oilers get it, Lafreniere?
Yes, absolutely.
I don't blame him.
But again, I would rather have Serve get Lafreniere and win the cup than Mofo's team.
Yeah. Well, I'll say this, and Cardinal will agree with me. I know people would be really pissed with Edmonton, but it's just the Toronto thing. People would be really pissed with Toronto.
For sure. I get the hate all the time. And today was the 5-year anniversary of McDavid's draft. Yakupov 8 years ago. Today was the day that we drafted him on this special day of June 26th. But just crazy to see that draft lottery unveiled like that. Like, I can't believe like a team that's going to be in that playing round that's actually going to get him. It's just mind boggling. Just crazy.
I just want to give guys just ask. We're going to end here in like 2-3 minutes. Just ask a few more questions for us and we'll try to answer. Yeah, Tony, this happened. Placeholders for that first overall. So we'll see what happens after the qualifying round. Let's see here. Do you see the Sens trading the Isles second? Whoa, what are you talking about? Oh, you mean the second round pick? Yeah, I mean, we'll see. I don't know. The Sens got so many picks. The Sens and the Canadians are two teams that just got a lot of picks. I think the Canadians have like, I don't want to give false information here, but I think it's at around like 11, 12, 13 picks.
I thought it was 12. I thought I read something where it's like about 12.
It's in around there. So when you're thinking about 7 rounds and they got in around that, it's pretty crazy. Wow. And the draft was supposed to be in Montreal, right? I mean, I was supposed to be, guys, believe it or not, right now, I was supposed to be in Montreal right now.
Yeah, right now.
I am honestly, my mom was giving me credit because I've been like I would say I've gone through some negative streaks through this COVID and all that, but man, like so much of my plans like I was supposed to be like streaming. I was supposed to go to my Montreal trip. I was supposed to be in Portugal for the summer. So all of that, like I like everything that happened is like completely different than what I thought was supposed to be going down. So again, it's one of those things, and I'll say it to anyone, like you could be in a lot worse of a situation, right? We're healthy, we're good. So Perez says, I'm back. Oh, it's Sir Cardinal. Yes, what a legend. And it's guys, I'll say subscribe to Sir Cardinal TV. Don't be lazy. If I wasn't about to end the stream, I'll put the link. I can actually, you know what, I'm gonna quickly put the link in the chat. Because I know there's a bunch of lazy people that need links, or else God forbid or else they won't search it up.
Appreciate that, John.
And go subscribe to your boy Rocha, of course. That guy, the sus.
Look at that face. You see that face? Yeah. He just made the weirdest face.
I didn't see the face. Oh, with the thumbs up. Oh my god.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm never lazy, Nathaniel says. Let's see. My favorite prospect in the 2020 draft has to be Ozzy Wiesblatt. Yeah, I've heard of him with Prince Albert. Yeah, Ray Bro actually lives in Edmonton. Cardinal. He was trying to give me some because I was trying to, I don't know, I was looking at pictures and stuff. I was trying to envision with like the hub city scenario, the hotels and all of that, because I guess he was saying with the arena, there's like literally basically a hotel attached, like there's rooms attached, and there's another hotel like across the street or something. I don't know, but
yeah, it's really they have a really good setup. I would be shocked if they weren't picked, but
here's the thing. Apparently, and well, this is not even apparently. Elliot Friedman confirmed it that when the Edmonton Hub City was proposed to the players, they didn't like it.
Really?
Of course, it's just like free agents don't want to go there.
They wanted Vancouver over Edmonton. They liked Vancouver's plan, and the reason why Vancouver's plan went to the shits was because Vancouver was saying we're not risking the overall public safety to just to get our resources to protect the NHL.
Yeah.
So Vancouver wasn't doing that, and then when it came to Edmonton, I thought Edmonton's plan, I was kind of reading over just kind of the basics. They're not giving all the details, but I was kind of reading over the basics, and it seems like a really good plan. I think Toronto's plan is good. I think it's a little less isolated, which brings risk with the Toronto numbers.
It's better though. It's at the CNE ground, so like they have like a bunch of stuff on the CNE grounds. Like they got BMO Field, all this stuff.
I think if it comes down to it, I think the players would be, if Vegas's numbers would be better, I think we would have got an announcement today, Toronto, Vegas. Yeah. I think that's what's holding it up. I think I'm not going to spoil it. I'm making a video tomorrow. I have this whole proposal in mind, and based on the rumors, I'm going to make the video tomorrow. I'm not going to say it on stream. I don't want to spoil it, or maybe I'll make it tonight. Who knows? But Cardinal, Rocha, anything else you want to add? Actually, Mofo has a good question here. Byfield or Stützle, who's a better fit for the LA Kings? See, that's interesting because I think the two scenarios for me there would be Stützle can play on Kopitar's left wing, but at the same time, Byfield, the type of centerman he is, Kopitar would be one of the best to learn under. Like, if you're looking at a guy to like with that play style, Byfield's a huge centerman, Kopitar's a huge centerman, both great shots. I think it would be a good guy to learn from. So I don't know. That's tough. I think if you're LA, you go Byfield. But
yeah, that right-handed center, man, those are very few, hard to get those right-handed centermen that can score, and he would be a nice fit in LA. I think he would be great.
Ryguy says, are you streaming this weekend? I don't usually stream weekends. Maybe I'll stream tomorrow, but I'll definitely be back streaming Monday night regardless. And I guess, Rocha, Cardinal, do you want to plug something you got coming up next or soon? Or I guess just, guys, overall, Cardinal and Rocha, they are some of the best just guys to stream for sports. And when it comes to baseball coming back, basketball coming back, because I know, Cardinal, we talked, you'll be doing a lot of Dodgers and Blue Jay streams.
Possibly, yeah, but basketball is first and foremost now.
Basketball first and foremost, for sure.
For sure,
so
definitely baseball.
Rochita doesn't got the Warriors in, but Rocha, maybe
we'll be doing basketball.
Maybe we'll get a couple Suns games in there or something.
Suns. I know a certain someone would be watching those.
Yeah,
yes, and then he'll be gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think that's it, guys. Again, I'm sorry if I missed. The chat was wild. I'm just not used to it. The chat was wild in tonight. I'm not used to it because we haven't had sports.
Yeah, you guys killed it tonight. Great job, guys.
Thank you, Cardinal. And Rocha, thank you, man. I honestly, I'll say it again. When it came down, Cardinal probably thought the same thing. When it came down to that top three, I really thought it was going to happen.
Yeah, his face kind of was like, what? No.
Me too.
And also just how that, because I felt bad for my friend Dino because he moved recently, so he couldn't watch. Like, he didn't have sports and all of that. He couldn't watch, and he couldn't pull up a stream. So his reaction when I told him, I saw his face. It was like literally heartbreak. Yeah, like, I was like, I felt so bad. And then Rocha's face when he said Red Wings 4, like this guy knew Ottawa was in the top 3 with that Sharks pick. Oh my God, that was
And then the relief when I saw that the number 1 was placeholder. Oh God.
Yeah, I feel like there was a couple maybe sus just kind of pictures with like even the end there, that little thumbs up. We could probably just screenshot that and have that as the intro for the next part 3.
Oh Jesus.
There you go.
Hey guys, can we just get some W's in the chat for Rocha, Lee Dino, Sir Cardinal, Sporty, Owen Oakley, everyone that jumped on. But yeah, Rocha, you stayed from start to finish. I really appreciate that, man.
Ain't no problem. This was heck of fun, man. Yeah, and guess what? I kept it PG because there was no rage.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I even told Rocha if he had to go off for a minute, Dino even let an F-bomb go. I try to keep it PG-13 because I think with hockey, it's one of those things. Hockey, Max Kellerman said his piece about it, but I'll just say hockey's obviously behind NFL and NBA overall and throughout North America and the US. So I just think for me, it's one of those things I want to appreciate my audience no matter the age. And if they're super young, I feel bad if I'm dropping F-bombs every second. It's so I just want to keep my audience open as much as possible kind of thing.
But you got to understand, like on the ice when they're chirping each other, you hear those F-bombs like crazy. I get what you're doing. I respect it, but hockey's no saint.
No, exactly. And that's why I say I think I have the healthy medium of PG-13. You'll hear me let like an F-bomb or anything go once in a while. Roman, I don't know why you're spamming here at the end. We're just chilling. But yeah, like I try to just do my best, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say. But thank you guys. Jiro, Kenny, Alyssa, Crazy Dog, Nathaniel, Tyler, Harry Rice, Mofo. I'm trying to give it a bunch of shout outs here. Nicholas, Living La Barbara, who subscribed to Roach's channel. There you go. Again, guys, go subscribe to Sir Cardinal TV. Go subscribe to your boy Rocha. Please go support them. Eli Davis, Rye Guy, Sobalski, Ray Bro, Mike. If I missed you guys, DM me on Instagram for the Discord link if you want it on Hot Take Hockey. You can follow me there. Outside of that, just thank you. Jordan Davidson, Trav, Ryan, thank you guys. All right, well, from Rocha in San Fran area, Cardinal and I in Toronto, Ontario. Thank you guys. I hope you have a good night. When's the next stream, John? Potentially tomorrow, but I think I'm just going to be posting videos throughout the weekend. I'll be posting a draft video, Hub City video, and a couple more trade stuff. But yeah, outside of that, I'll see you guys soon. Have that notification bell on. Join the Discord if you want. Check these guys out. They're beauties on YouTube. But thank you guys. All right. Peace out. I'll see you all soon.